house party. Everybody's gonna populate. Somebody should spam Ikarath. And while somebody is spamming Ikarath, would anybody like to do the recap today in particular?
I'll do it. I think I remember it.
All right, then it is on US, and you get that D4 of inspiration sometime today.
All right. So last week, I believe we started in the cave, surrounded by zombies, and thankfully to our clerics, we were able to demolish them all almost instantly because of Turn Undead. Then we made our way through, entered this cave that we currently sit in, which is the mouth to what we believed to be the dragon's home. I think we just sat there and decided to send some stealthy people in. So myself, Wes, Cormal, and Elizabeth went in invisible, and Elizabeth as a giant wolf spider, I believe. We went in, we searched the cave, we ran into some kobolds that rushed past us and out into where our friends were, who ended up fighting them and defeating them. Then the three of us continued on, and we found the mouth, or what we believe to be the mouth of the cave, the lair of the dragons. And I think Wes tripped an alarm, setting off two boulders coming at us. And the only way to get out was for him to thunder punch them away, which caused more ruckus, sending more kobolds at us. While the other two were still invisible, Wes hid behind a chest. A kobold came out, blew up the area. We survived. I think we defeated him, or he killed himself. And then we were able to get out as our parties ran in. We met up with them. Then we left the cave, only for it to close behind us. And Cormal, ever addicted to glowing crystals or gems apparently, touched one of the eyes and then ran inside of the skull, only to have Ikarath follow him up and encourage him and help him. And Ikarath threw a party ball from his belt or coat, setting off a bunch of paper snakes, which immediately went on fire because of Ifrit. And then we were all consumed in flames. We were able to put it out with the help of, I think, Rosalind and Callian. And then we went after Ikarath, knocked him out, tied him up. And then Wes went in, grabbed Cormal, and that's where we stopped, I believe.
And Ikarath is currently
tied up and unconscious.
Yep, perfect. We have sufficiently spammed him. If Ikarath doesn't show up, well, that's Ikarath's fault. And we resume here outside the entrance. Well, Cormal is outside the entrance now, right? That's what you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you guys have to figure out what you're doing, I suppose.
I think this would be a good time to maybe rest, heal. I know some of us, including me, are still wounded, and we don't want to go in there until we got all our magic back, I think, because we have to go face 3 dragons now and a bunch of kobolds.
It's best we take a rest. Everybody kind of needs it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still have the glyph of warding on the mouth of the cave, and I think someone knows how to set an alarm, right?
I know how to set not an alarm, but I can set up a area in which they will not be able to see us.
Oh, that's right. Can we all fit in there? 'Cause I know, like, we're only tight.
Perhaps.
Ew.
One moment, hold on. I can make 2 of them, one for each group of people.
Oh, wow. That would be perfect, yeah.
Here's the one downside. I can't make one for Miss Lippy and the horses. as
Is there-
they're too big.
I could obscure them. I mean, I don't know how helpful it would be, but I could kind of cast it in front of them or on top of them.
Is
A
anybody
sphere of darkness.
actively perceiving?
I mean,
Actively?
I'd be on the lookout at least. We know we're in hostile areas, so
Mhm.
For anybody who believes that they would legitimately be actively perceiving, roll perception.
What about passive perception? Because always passively perceiving.
Cairo's gonna be perceiving here. He's gonna be watching this guy.
Cormal can have advantage on his roll.
Okay, so 23 for Cairo. Then I find Cormal.
Because Cormal, you'll know why.
Cormal is no.
No, Cormal is too consumed.
Cormal is focused on the crystal eye, but Cairo did get a 23.
Cairo, you see the two eyes, not the other nose, kind of grow a black pupil.
A black pupil?
Like, give me a second. I can draw.
So I'm just going to say this now. Either we start making our way down or we let the little one go and let him absorb the crystals, because the crystals are gaining eyes.
Look at that art. That's solid art right there.
The crystals have eyes. Either let the boy absorb them or we move now.
I don't think crystals are supposed to have eyes, so I'm with Sir Cairo here. We need to do something about these.
I mean, sure. Where should we move to, though? Back to where he came from?
Anywhere but here.
All right, let's go. I still have Cornwall in my arms. I don't think I put him down, so I'll just carry him.
Alright, I guess we'll move back down.
Yeah,
We'll set up camp where we fought the zombies, I think is the best spot.
yeah, and I think Cyrus got Ikarath. I think he'll carry him out. I would
Got the
imagine.
wagons too, so
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll hold on to Cornwall though because he's not unconscious or tied up. Actually, I'm just holding him.
This map does not like this rain.
Oh, it is laggy.
I completely froze.
it'll take a hot minute to swap
Yeah,
over.
I'm fixing it. Don't worry. We did a lot of things to this map that it did not want done to it. There we go.
It's the green.
That was the Phoenix.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't that? Yeah, that was the healing, right?
So you guys are all back here, but everything that you see is actually not here.
Yeah, it's all washed down the mountain.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
that makes
this,
sense,
all this, all this, all this does not exist. That's all mud.
Cornwall is actively snapping at you at this point, Wes.
Okay, yeah, I'm still holding him, trying to avoid anything he's trying to do.
Roll the hit, unarmed.
Luckily, Cornwall has a shit unarmed attack.
Nice.
Oh, that's not an advantage. 13.
Misses.
Yep.
Oh, will you stop it? I'm holding you for your own good.
Let me go!
No, I don't know if you're gonna run back up to the eyes, and we can't have that right now.
Let me go!
Watermall, stop it.
What do you guys think? I mean, you know him better. Alvin, I mean, he's your son, right? What do you think? Should I keep holding him?
Como, that is enough.
Cornwall, make a wisdom save.
I'll be right back.
Oh no.
That's a 15.
Does he have it? Oh, he might not have prepared it. I don't even see it.
What?
The oh no, he didn't prepare it. Sorry, his wisdom save means nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he prepared
If
it.
Callian had prepared it, I was gonna use it, but he did not
Oh, that would have been actually great.
because he's not here. But I figure that's something Callian would do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nope. So continue along your way. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. You need to relax. Alvin, what should I do with this kid?
Como, no! We are not going back up the mountain. You stay there. Fine!
Okay. I'm gonna put him down, like gently, but ready to like grab him again if he starts running. So I'm gonna put him down.
He moves away from you, Wes, because he doesn't like you anymore. And he goes up on this wall and perches up there.
Okay.
Go fucking gargoyle.
Hey, I only grabbed you for your own good.
Magni leans over to us and says, "Jeez, Morden, this kid's a brat."
Yeah, this kid is something else.
There's something going on, and I don't know what.
Could have let me take the power to kill dragons, but no, he took me away!
Wait. What? What are you talking about?
Those crystals would have given me the power to kill the dragons!
For them all?
I don't know. Something says that just seems fishy.
Mm-hmm. The kid seems kind of... Does he do this a lot?
Oh yeah.
He's been doing this a lot since he got the crystal armor back up in the door.
Oh, interesting. Well, can we just take the armor off him?
Good luck.
I don't think
No.
that's something you can simply do.
We can't take it off of him. He can take it off willingly, but I doubt he'll relinquish his hold on it to us.
There must be something. There must be a spell or something that can make him take it off. Maybe calm emotions.
Common movements probably won't do anything. And dispel magic. We did try that, if I remember correctly,
Yes.
and that had no effect.
What about like removing a curse? Do you think it might be a cursed armor? I mean,
I
if it's...
think we tried that too, right?
I haven't tried remove curse, but I will tell you this, it's not cursed armor.
Can Cornwall hear all this?
Yeah, he's got a passive perception of 17.
Okay.
I could use a divine sense, see if it's anything demonic, celestial. I don't think it's undead.
You've done it, but you've done divine sense near Cornwall before, and he hasn't popped up demonic.
But I mean, the kid hasn't popped up before, so I don't know why it would now.
I mean, I could try to like just yank it off him.
No, don't
I
do
say-
that.
I say that purposely louder so Cornwall could hear. So I
Don't-
know he hears.
Don't do that. Look, I'm worried about what it's gonna do to him,
Uh-oh.
but right now it's doing good than harm for the party.
Well, I mean, we don't know what that crystal does that he touched before, but has he touched anything in the past that's led to some trouble?
No, mainly he's just been absorbing other crystals. The only crystal that he didn't absorb was the corruption one up in the Dwarven Kingdom. So that's where he lost his damn mind and fought Geordie over. majority being corrupted by it.
Oh.
So I think for the time
That
being,
crystal's evil!
I know, Coromon. That's why I'm vouching for it being good that you have the armor. You
Okay, so
trust
maybe
me, right?
Now with you discussing to pull my armor off!
I never said we should. They were talking about it, and I said it wouldn't be for the best. I'm not stupid.
All right. Well, you guys know him better than I do, so if it's not, a terrible curse, then I guess it's all right. And I mean, he seems to listen to you well enough, Alvin. He hasn't run off yet, so I think it's fine. If you all think it's fine.
I don't sense demonic essence from it. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, that's good too. So I guess should we rest here, heal up, and then head back to the cave?
I'm just worried about having a place for Miss Lippy and them to take cover.
Well, do you think if we set up the two domes toward like the mouth of this entrance, it'll kind of block the view of Miss Lippy and the horses behind us?
I don't. I don't. Mm, hold on. Let me think.
Oh.
I mean, they're just horses. They're expendable.
Hey, they're our horses. They are not expendable. We've lost
After-
horses before.
I promise to keep that horse safe!
Geez, alright, fine. We'll keep the horses safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Hey, I mean, you never know when you need some glue.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any means of hiding them, but I would think if they're a little bit further back behind these domes, they won't be like completely perceivable.
Yes.
That's if the dragons aren't flying.
Yes, you have to realize the
That's true.
dragons will be flying over.
But
That's
why don't we
true.
take shifts? I think
Yeah,
that's probably going to
definitely.
be our best bet is taking shifts, with the majority of those that are sleeping actually within the domes themselves, to at least have some element of surprise / protection, so that way those that are awake can have some time to wake them up.
Yes, I can make the domes any color we want them to be. And nothing can bar entrance inside unless they dispel the magic of the dome. So, it'll take 11 minutes to create each dome. And only those I designate to be inside can enter.
Okay.
I have to be one of the people to enter in each one, so keep that in mind. That means there'll be 8 people per dome. So when whichever side, whoever you would like to be taking your rest with, or which dome you'd like to be able to enter, you'll need to come to me during one of the 11-minute times. Anyone with around all 8 people around me will be chosen to be inside that one.
Okay. All right. So, I guess we can more or less split by party.
That sounds about fair. Plus, I don't think Mortimer wants to be anywhere near Wes at the moment.
That's fair. And I could, if he runs off, I could catch up to him pretty easily. So I don't have to be right next to him.
All right. First dome going down over here.
All right, roll everybody in the party. Roll luck for every dome that goes up.
That's 2 domes.
Then do that twice. So do it for the first dome.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you set up that luck thing? Is it just like an attack?
It's an attack roll that has a modifier equal to the luck mod.
Okay.
And then I need to roll one more.
Wow.
Oh, it timed me with that nat 20 for a second.
Okay, so as the second one goes up, arrange yourselves in the places that you should be arranged.
Well, who's going to be gaining entrance to Dome 1?
We'll say party 1.
Party
Party
1?
one.
Okay, so Party 1 is going to be near where Alvin is currently.
Can you hear from outside of? Can you hear stuff
Yes,
outside?
you can hear outside. It is transparent, so and from the inside you can look outward, but from outward you cannot look inward.
Okay, so there's 2 domes. How big are the domes?
They are 10-foot radius, I believe. Let me double here. I'll put the spell in. This
Like
is
from
the
there
spell.
to Ikarath. Okay.
So it's 10-foot radius. Oh, wait, Ikarath needs to be in this dome as well.
Yes, I was just saying it's like from here to Ikarath. That's a dome of 10 feet.
Yep.
And then
Well, 10-foot radius, not
Oh,
diameter.
damn.
So it's 20-foot diameter.
That's probably accurate enough.
Because it should be able to house
That's a
9
little too
people.
big.
It's able
It's
to house
okay.
9.
Okay, so
You also have to remember we're really big on
yeah.
this
Where's
map.
the other one?
That's true.
I would put it probably over here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, just you can drag people on top of each other. I don't care.
Yeah, we're really big on this map, so Alvin would be in this circle.
We're just gonna pretend that certain people aren't here right now for simplicity's sake.
Well, Callian's here. I think Rosario just joined
Hello.
the chat.
Oh, hi, you
Yeah,
are
Rosario
here. We
just
got
got
you
here.
back in.
Fell off the mountain. Sorry. I'll make a new
I
character.
tried to be useful, but you didn't prepare the spell we needed.
I did not. I was watching.
Oh,
I
if
didn't
that was a
think we-
spell, if that was a spell save, by the way, because of the thing you gave me last session, I actually have advantage against that.
Oh God, fuck.
Oh god. I love Cormal, man. The voice that you do for Cormal is amazing.
It's really
Okay.
easy to do too.
Now, if only he would listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell no!
So you guys and I'm going to give Alvin, you probably need to control Kalia.
Oh shit. Okay, do I have to open another character sheet? Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you control. I mean, you don't necessarily need a sheet per se,
Okay.
but there we go. You should have control now.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because for role play purposes, I feel like it would be a disservice to J Gigs to leave her out.
Oh,
true.
fair.
So you guys hear snuffling in the darkness.
Snuffling.
Do we hear an explosion from the glyph?
You do not.
Okay.
I'll check the noise out 1 second.
You can look through the tiny huts. so-
Yeah, you can wait until, and you can see.
What is that?
What the fuck are
Little
those?
small dragons, about the size of Labrador retrievers.
About
Oh
the
shit.
size of a petunia?
I guess. I mean, maybe more the size of like, what was that thing? It from fuck. What's Beethoven? What was Beethoven? Saint Bernard,
that-
like Saint
Saint
Bernard
Bernard.
size.
Yeah.
They're like Saint Bernard size
Okay, so they're bigger than Petunia.
by a
So
little
they're
bit.
still pretty big. Damn. Okay.
They're not huge, but they're big. They're like human size almost. They're
Oh.
Saint Bernard size. They're
Oh.
big, but they're still obviously babies.
At what time
How-
does this occur?
Because
Because we're doing night shifts, so we're probably this is in the middle of someone's who would be awake at this point. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this would probably be at like 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Okay, so that's definitely not first shift then. More than likely,
That's
Yeah.
probably second or third.
I'd say more than likely second. Like probably early on second shift.
Second shift. All right, so I'll say Wes was up second shift because I would imagine Cyrus usually takes first. So
Yep.
Wes would be up, and I don't know who'll be up in the other bowl.
And you see them snuffling about, and you see them walk up and kind of surround your tiny huts, and they tap at the huts.
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper and wake up my team. Hey, guys, wake up! There's like little dragons surrounding the hut.
Magni wakes up everyone but Cormal.
Nice.
Dragons, but don't tell Cormal. Don't make him.
There's dragons outside.
Little baby dragons.
Yeah, there's little tiny dragons.
That
Oh,
just
all right.
turns and like sees the silver one next to him.
And this little plaid guy taps on the hut,
Mm-hmm.
and as he taps it,
Oh shit.
It doesn't matter because Kalia is waking up and sees dragon. Dragons runs up to the closest one and tries to hug it.
everybody roll initiative.
Hey, dragon. So we've gotten at least a short rest, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm gonna take some, like, do some healing, and I get my key back if it's at least a short rest.
And you didn't wake up Cormal that easy. Doesn't get to start combat.
Nope.
I need some more hit dice.
What about Cormal's?
Why is it to GM? Whatever.
Jeez.
What?
I don't know why, but my initiative went only to you.
You might have checked to GM.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was checked on my character sheet, but I never clicked on it. I was like, what?
You may have it set to it already to begin with.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know because I've never used it.
Used it once, and you've been using it this entire time
Damn
since
it.
then.
All right, I'm just gonna keep it like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Great
that's-
heals there.
I know. I didn't even get to
2,
full.
4.
I'm at 42 out of 44 because of my
Yeah, you're
On
fine.
terrible
the
rolls.
lucky side, they are having really shit rolls. All on this rainbow metal dice.
Oh, please don't tell me this is.
Let's
in-
go rainbow metal.
Stop it.
Oh no. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
I love how I rolled both a nat 1 and a nat 20 on my initiative.
I rolled
Oh,
a nat one
also,
on initiative.
shit. I apologize profusely. I forgot. There's a new thing that we're doing for shared parties for combat.
Mhm.
Get like 15 seconds. If you don't know what you're doing, then it'll just pass to the next person. You can go again after them.
I hope I used up all my bad rolls. I just rolled 3.
So basically,
nat
just be
ones.
prepared for your turn. Just I don't want to drag it on as much, because I know
Mhm.
it takes forever to get back to your turn.
Okay.
So, did we have Elizabeth got a nat 20, so she gets to go twice.
That's kind of good.
No, I'm not okay.
What was that, Matt?
I said it's kind of good
No,
mix up for
it's-
it.
She had a dirty 20.
Oh, what was there a nat 20 there?
That was a nat 20.
No,
Yeah,
that was
that's
a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's green.
She rolled twice though.
Yeah,
Oh.
but there's 2 characters.
Oh,
Oh,
Noxus
bad.
rolled a nat 1.
yeah.
Elizabeth rolled a nat 20.
I forgot you had 2.
the monks go last.
Oh god, yeah. Both the monks are useless today. They're like, what's
Okay.
going on?
Albert needs added.
Oh yeah, because yours is silly.
Yeah,
So you cannot cast a spell out of the dome. Keep
What
that
are
in
you?
mind.
5.14.
5.14. Hey, look, you're on the bottom anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Just giving you that a heads up. You're
Yep.
not allowed to cast a spell through the dome.
Yep.
Okay. Or at least our dome's gone.
Look at these cute little baby dragons.
I'm gonna step out of the dome. Now, I'm just putting. You see my box, Meta?
Yeah. Oh wait,
All
no,
those
I got it.
monsters-
I forgot. I can give you back this. We have a tool for things like this now. Let me give you back. All players have it. Yeah. So go to tools and go to fireball, and you can just adjust the radius.
Okay.
I made a tool.
Okay. So all the dragons here needs to make a
It's a square.
dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Yes, there are certain attacks that are
That's weird.
That are cubes instead
And
of.
what kind of saves do they need to make?
Dexterity saving DC 15.
Okay.
Can't wait for my trapezoid skill.
Scarlet, yes. Percival, no. Blink, yes, and is able to actually help Sir Percival out with whatever's going
This
on.
affects
so they
us,
make
too.
it.
This
Doesn't
isn't a
this affect
damaging
us?
effect, so
And Plaid also resists. So nobody, everybody
Okay.
resisted, but they kind of moved over this way as a result of the spell.
Wait, don't we all have to roll for this?
you guys are inside the hut.
The
Our
ones in
hut's actually gone.
third party 3 lost it, so they have
Yeah.
to roll.
We're all
They
fairy
do.
fired.
You're gonna get fairy
Um,
fired.
No, dex
God.
saving throw.
It's a dex saving throw. If you fail, you get you basically can't be invisible.
Well, here I'll
What's the save?
I'll put the radius back
15?
up.
Damn.
15. So it's Wes
Yeah,
and
it'd
Cairo.
be-
Yeah, Wes and Cairo.
Oh, great.
I got it too? Or no? Never mind.
I made it.
Cormal doesn't need to make it. He's inside.
No,
the hut.
I'm rolling Cairo, not Cormal.
Yeah, Cairo.
I'm not
You're doing
sw-
bad rolls.
I'm not
So
switching
you are
my
outlined.
character.
So I'm gonna go put a purple on you. That means you're outlined.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Okay,
shed
and then-
you shed dim light, and you can't be invisible.
Bye, bye,
And
bye.
all attacks are at advantage against you.
Yep.
And now you get another thing to do, Elizabeth.
So yeah, that's turn 1. Turn 2,
Oh,
I'm gonna
here's a
do the
good
same
suit.
exact thing again.
Okay.
I found a good symbol for it
1.
instead of the purple.
Yes. 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 They all save.
What the hell's their dex?
Actually,
Okay.
they have a good dex, but also they got decent rolls.
Well, now Kairos has advantage against him now too.
Oh, Cairo's got to be illuminated with the purple. Yep.
Yep.
And do you know
I
why
was-
it's purple?
I did get it. I was gonna move it over a little bit this time so it didn't hit you guys.
Oh.
Well, then it hits you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it hit me, which I need to make my own.
But it's purple because of Dristo Erden.
I deserve this punishment for not fucking hitting any of them with 2 spells.
It's like a party in here.
It is.
Well, now
Um,
I'm just gonna step back in. Ifrit is going to just float and hold its action.
Okay. Cormal. Old Blue. 1 second. I have to look this up. I do know that. How big is 5? Cairo West, Alvin, Callian need to make dex saving throws.
Okay. 19.
It is lightning style damage,
Oh,
if it
nope,
matters to
that's,
anyone.
That's a nat 1 for Alvin.
Oh no.
Oof. Should we use up the reroll for this?
I think you should. As an objective.
I was already low
observer.
on HP.
Player rerolls that one. Okay, I'm gonna use it. So for who? Alvin.
Yep.
Yep. So Alvin.
Wes makes it, so he'll take half damage. Cairo makes it, so he'll take half damage. Is that dex save? Was that Cormal? No, who was that? Alvin.
Alvin. Yeah.
Okay.
It's The 22 is Cairo, 17 is Alvin.
Okay, you make it as Alvin. So the people who failed take 16.
You're not a part of that, Thalik.
Nope.
Oh, I'm not. All right.
16 damage for those who failed and 8 for those who succeeded. As
Ooh,
a
wow.
lightning bolt, you can see charge up from his tail up through his body and then belch out of his mouth in a small burp, and it splashes over you, electrocuting
great.
you as you spasm.
Blue dragon.
I feel like this is the lowest HP I've ever been.
Oh my god.
I'm usually like full.
Plaid does what Plaid does best, turns around, walks over, and taps the hut. And that is all that Plaid does.
Okay, Alvin's turn. Alvin doesn't have many spells left.
I love that song.
Good bard. Good bard.
Alvin's just gonna cast. Okay, he's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on Blink.
Oh, did you
So-
add Kalia in?
Oh God, Gils, you told me didn't have to have a character sheet open.
Oh, I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I got it. I roll it here. 8.815.
Okay, so Vicious Mockery against Blink is like, stay away from my child boy. And that is 7 psychic damage if it does not succeed a Wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
It makes it easily, unfortunately. Maybe I should stop rolling the rainbow dice. Because they have been saving on every fucking thing. We're gonna go to
And
the
Alvin
copper
is-
dice for you.
And
You
Alvin
guys
is
like
now
that
going
one.
to scream at Cormal, wake up!
Huh.
Uh-oh, Blink. What's he gonna do? Bat his eyes at us?
What's he gonna do? Attack Cormal, who's technically still unconscious?
Uh-oh.
That's what you get for not waking him up. Auto crit
didn't
against
Blink runs
Auto
over
crit against Cormal.
And licks him.
and grabs Cormal
Oh no.
and poofs.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh no.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
Nah,
I don't have
wait,
any
wait.
third level spells, boys.
I have a way
Sorry.
to.
The
I have a way to
like,
find
can I
a
dispel
rule.
magic if he's trying to do a magical thing? To...
No.
Nope.
That's not how
Counterspell is the
dispel
only way.
works.
It's reaction. Reactionary is the only
Mm.
one.
I have a way to find Cormal, don't worry.
Wait a minute. Since he technically left our range, would we get an attack of
He
opportunity?
teleported. It's,
Yeah.
unless you have Mage
Yeah.
Slayer,
Yep.
you cannot do that.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Cormal, you're here. And you are being bound by him. You are being held by him. And you, teleported.
Damn, Cormal's a heavy sleeper.
Again, he hasn't done damage to me, so technically Cormal hasn't received the thing that requires him to wake up.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's like D&D rules. It's like unless someone uses their action next to you to wake you up, aka help action, which means you have to be within 5 feet of them, you do not wake up.
Wow.
All right.
So in
all right.
D&D, everyone's a heavy sleeper.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 second. I'll be right back. I apologize. I gotta use the restroom.
I guess you would be a heavy sleeper if you like went on adventures all day.
You can just discuss
And-
what the heck you're gonna do about that.
And
By the way,
also-
I have a way to find Cormal if we don't know where
Okay.
we want.
And
Typically like a BAMF, but I was saying in the chat because of the light, I don't think I could use my teleportation skill at the moment. There's a fairy
Oh, you're
fire.
glowing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right. I'm
Yep,
glowing. I
you're-
can't really
you're
jump into a
glowing.
shadow.
you're not in a shadow. You have no shadow underneath you anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And if I go into darkness, it lights up a little bit, so I can't really teleport.
think.
I can find.
Julie, it's a concentration spell. I would have dropped concentration. When
Oh yeah, I
tried
was
the
about to
second
say you could
time.
just
Yeah,
drop
bless
fairy
their
fire.
concentration
Oh, so it would be
spell.
off me now because I
Yeah.
got hit
Yeah,
the
it'd be
first time.
off of you and be on me.
Oh,
If I
okay.
could get a full, if I could have gotten a full rest, I could have been able to get this my 4th level spell on to find Cornwall at this point. But right now, I don't have a 4th level spell.
No, I have a secret trick.
Nice.
I tricked Cormal into doing something earlier in an earlier session. He didn't realize it, so
That's awesome.
What
I
did
don't
you
want to
do?
reveal it yet.
That's
What?
funny.
Cormal did something that lets me track him down, but I've been keeping it a secret.
Yeah, so now I could bamf, and I could also run really fast, so we could catch up.
Just in
I
case we
think,
needed
I think Cornwall is technically an hour up the mountain
Oh wow, really?
it. An hour? Oh, I don't know if I could find him
because
that
he's all
far.
the way up at the top where the dragon cave is now, and I think that's a long distance. Like it's because Meta usually has map transitions are about an hour distance between each other.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hi, I'm back.
This is
Sorry
tough one.
about that. It's Tharak's turn, and you just saw Cornwall get blinked.
Yeah, Alrak is pissed.
What's gonna happen?
He's gonna look at the rest of them and go after Cornwall, get the lad, and he's gonna start swinging at her. Was it Sir Percival here?
Oh yes.
He's gonna walk up to him and he's going to take a swing at him.
Roll the hit.
Okay. Oh, come on. You told me with the 12. God damn it.
I'm sorry, you do not hit.
It's fine.
Is that your
My
turn?
turn. Oh, yeah. I only get one action.
Yep. All right, Magni.
Alrighty, Magni's gonna get a little bit closer to Plaid, and he's gonna swing his sword.
You hit.
Alrighty, I'm going to pop a Divine Smite. Are they weak? Are they Celestials, Fiends, or Undeads?
No.
Alright.
dragons.
Yeah, I thought they'd be dragons, but just checking.
Yeah, they're dragons. Well, you never know.
Alrighty, that is 10 slashing and 6 radiant.
You slice down with your sword and you separate its head from its body, and it rolls down, and all the other dragons scream and hiss at you.
Oh god.
Alrighty, Magni is going to use his second attack on Scarlet and swing again.
Roll wisdom save.
You get a +4 to your wisdom save.
Okay, so believe it or not, I checked something very fun. The +4s are already incorporated into the saves if you use the character mancer for Roll20, so I don't. So it's a 16.
Nope. You do not attack. You go to strike out and you attack. All of a sudden, you view this dragon thing as the cutest little creature, and it's to be protected at all costs, and no harm should come to it.
Good
It's like
call.
the puppy you had when you were 12 years old.
I probably should not have said that the squads were already incorporated then. Alright, he says, oh, I wouldn't want to hurt this thing. Look at it. It reminds me of Jeffrey.
I forget that paladins are charisma based and not wisdom based. Ooh.
Come on, why would I hurt this thing? Jeffrey. And that's gonna end Magni's turn.
All right. So, Scarlet, make a dex save, Elred.
This is +4, right?
Yes.
That doesn't seem good.
No, Scarlet spits a stream of rainbow liquid that splashes in your eyes and dribbles into your mouth, and you are under the same effect as Magni.
Oh. Oh, this thing is so cute.
Sir Percival tries to punch you with its dragon fist, and it misses. Tharak.
Okay.
Cairo.
Cairo is not going to. Oh, okay. Cairo doesn't want to do that. He's gonna go after Old Blue, even though Tunnel's right in front of Kalia. He does not want to kill the dragon directly in front of Kalia. So Cairo's gonna go there instead. Actually, I have a little bit more movement, so I'll step to here, and I should be able to get behind this with Callian. So,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Let's go.
all right. So that's going to be. God bless it. There we go. 5 radiant, 23 slashing.
Old Blue turns as you try to flank it, and it opens its mouth, and you can see lightning start to build up from its tail, and you lunge out with your rapier and run it right through the mouth.
Oh
Katana.
my
And it
God.
falls to the ground off your sword, dead, and the
Katana.
lightning... Katana. And it falls to the ground, dead.
Nice.
Cairo has nothing else he has to do, so that is his turn.
Nice.
And-
Killing babies.
What's Kalia doing?
Are we attacking these with their dragons? Why would we do that?
I know, aren't they so cute?
See, Magni has the idea.
Kalia, I mean, you don't have to. You could just, you could knock it out, put it to sleep.
I don't know what Kalia has.
Yeah, I don't know if she has that.
I
but-
can't place who, Dragonheart, but your Kalia voice sounds exactly like somebody in an anime I've seen.
Okay, cool, but I'm not sure. She does not have that capability.
Okay.
How about does anybody have a way to make them so they just go to sleep? Wes, you
Crickets.
came up with the idea. Here you go.
What? You hasted me? Yes. Yes. Finally, the monk gets hasted.
There you go. That's
Uh-oh.
Kalia's turn.
Yeah.
Wes is gonna do like 20 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. +2 on AC.
Hold on, Kalia's probably gonna get hit right now, so I gotta get ready to roll that.
Is that's not supposed to have a +4, is it?
No, because Cyrus is not technically on the map right
Nope.
now.
Oh, it wouldn't matter anyways. Tunnel grabs Kalia, jumps up and grabs Kalia by the neck, slams her into the ground, and then begins tunneling beneath the ground. And in that amount of time is about 8 feet down into the ground with Kalia caught in its
Oh, shit.
jaws.
Oh,
Tunnels.
does Kalia take damage?
Oh yes, Kalia takes 8 damage for 8 feet.
Okay, so that's 46. And then I need to roll a con save. That shouldn't have the aura of protection. She's fine. Haste stays up.
All right,
Okay, then.
Kalian, you just saw this.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So I'll take out my holy symbol and hold it up and say, "Lathandra's light, please be with us at this moment." And I will channel divinity, preserve life. So I'm gonna heal myself because I think I'm the most hurt actually.
Mhm.
I'll heal myself for 20, and then Kalia will get. I'm assuming she's the second most hurt. I don't know.
She's
got a fair
46
bit.
out of 61.
Well, I just saw her get tunneled, so she will
Yeah.
heal for 10.
Okay.
Okay, that's my action. Bonus action. I will sorry, 1 second. Yeah, I will cast Sanctuary on Kalia. So until the spell ends, any creature who targets her has to make a Wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they have to attack someone else. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, maybe I should move. I'm gonna
And all
move.
blue is dead, so the AoE
Mhm.
boy is gone.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. Got decapitated. So he'll run his blade
I will-
through his mouth. So
I will move back towards Cairo, and that's the end of my turn.
Wes.
Okay, I rolled a nat 1, so do I still get a turn with
Oh
haste?
no, you don't. And Nexus doesn't either.
Okay.
Howard gets a turn, but he's charmed.
Well, yeah, but I
Oh.
mean, there's other dragons. That doesn't. The only effect is only for Scarlet.
Yeah.
Oh, so Elred still wants to kill that.
If you want to, yeah.
So yeah, Elred's gonna quickly run up and get flanking on Sir Percival and swing with his great axe.
Miss.
Jeez.
The great axe hits its silvery, shiny scales, and it just screeches and hisses and bounces right off in a shower of sparks.
I swing, and then I miss, and then I
Oh.
swing again, and I miss.
Elred's gonna just kind of look at it in shock and then swing a second time.
You hit on that second one. As you cut a large chunk out from its leg, and you see the scale, and you can see blood start to bleed out in a bright silver viscous liquid as it pools onto the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
yep, that's the turn done.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is going to cast Healing Spirit at level 3. So everyone's going to take 14 healing, as I have to drop concentration on Fury Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And Ifrit is going to shoot Scarlet.
All right.
Uh, 24 to hit.
We all heal for
You hit?
14.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
6 fire damage.
As she screams and rears back, and you can see little crocodile tears roll down her eyes, Magni and already you're kind of engaged. So Magni, you see that, and you are very unhappy.
Why
And that'll be
would
the
you?
end of my turn.
What was that?
Why would you do that? Why would you?
You'll
hurt
understand. You'll understand later.
Fine.
Alvin.
Alvin is going to look down at what's happening there and be like, Taro, it's very rude what you're doing. It's time for you to stop being an asshole. And cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, DC 17. Let's see what happens. Not only does that happen, he drops Kalia and then scrambles up and lands right in front of you. She's in a hole, he's in front of you, and he does take the 5 damage.
You want to know what's fun? Because that's a bonus
10
action.
damage, actually.
So then I'm going to swing at him with my sword.
Your shiny
So-
sword.
Yeah, my flaming shiny sword. 23.
Not a diamond sword, but you do hit.
That's 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage as the blade comes down and splits through its skull, and you can hear the brain sizzle on the flames. It's dead. And Kalia, I don't know how she's gonna react to that. As
She's
the
probably
blood
still
and guts flow down into the hole.
Oh yeah, that's definitely she's Okay, hold on. She's surprisingly handling it very well.
And with that, is that your actions?
Yeah.
Thalrak.
Alright. Let's go tick swing. Sir Percival again.
Yep.
Advantage.
Yeah,
Yep.
advantage because you're flanking.
Yep. And he's also going to do Searing Smite on it. And that's only if he hits. For the love of God, make it good.
You miss.
Really? With a 20?
Yup.
Alright.
He's got a
Oh,
high
if you need
AC.
healing, let me know.
I'm good.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
if
Thalrak,
you're not
but
at full HP, let me know.
Okay.
Alvin's not at full H. Was not at full HP.
I'm
Okay,
not full either, but I'm only like 6 down, so.
Yeah.
No, it's because of Healing Spirit. I just remembered I need to. So Alvin take 15, Tharak take 7.
Cool, you heal me fully, thank you.
yep. And it's Magni's turn. You
Well, I don't
just
have
saw
access to
Scarlet
this.
get assaulted.
What why would you? I cannot believe this. You know, I cannot believe this. I'm this small, helpless creature who is clearly defenseless in all the forms of the word and not at all has any mind powers whatsoever. Just got attacked with fire by one halfling woman, Elizabeth Emmer. I cannot believe this. I am appalled of the younger generation. But
I mean, you just answered your own question.
what? Anyway, I am going to protect this thing with all my valor. And he's gonna stand by Scarlet. And I don't think he can take any action. to
He
defend
could
her.
he could hold his action.
Yeah, he's gonna hold his action to protect her from any assaults. Or, like, take the hit, maybe.
Alright. Elizabeth, make a dex save.
Oh boy.
Here's the question: does Magni consider Elizabeth an enemy now?
No.
Nope, he's still...
Does it matter? The 4 wouldn't have saved.
Nope.
I don't think.
Elizabeth, same effect.
Oh god. Can anyone out DPS Elizabeth's healing?
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Percival attacks Thalrak and hits on a nat 20.
Oh no.
I'm calling shenanigans.
You take 6 damage.
Shenanigans.
6 damage. 6.
Only 6.
Still calling
And he
shenanigans.
slaps you across the face with his metal hands.
Cool. I'm back down to where I was before the heal.
And Cairo.
Why is that child so far away? Okay, step up to here. And... Ah, shit. You've got the area of effect. It's not going to help me. Oh, no, Scarlet has the area of effect. That's lovely. All right, just, you know what? Let's try it. I don't want Magni changing where his position is. So, Cairo, I'm going to use my blood curse of binding against Magni.
Okay.
Amplified. So, Magni, you need to make a strength saving throw. You succeed.
Oh.
And I take 4 damage.
Scarlet the Dragon chuckles.
Your next child. That's all Cairo can do.
All right. She just flutters her eyelashes. Kalia, what are you doing?
I don't. God, I do not know anything that Kalia has.
Got fireball.
Well, no, she doesn't anymore. She's 0 level 3, third level spells.
Oh, let's see.
Cantrips.
She's not supposed. She doesn't want to attack the dragons. That's the thing. She has 2 level 3 spell, 2 level 2 spells, 5 level 1 spells. So
She could press the digitation herself and
oh, yeah,
climb out of the hut.
Yeah, she's gonna climb out of the hole and use prestidigitation on herself.
Yeah, and I mean half of her movement and then 5. So because prone to climb out is 5,
Yep.
and then yep,
So yeah, that's what she's gonna do.
and prestidigitates herself.
Can we stop attacking the dragons?
And it's Kellyan.
Okay. Are there any more dragons?
Yes.
Sir Percival is here, and Scarlet is over here. But Scarlet has not actually touched anybody, or hit anybody rather.
But she seems
Okay.
to be. She's made Magni not want starting to defend her.
Do I see Cormal anywhere?
No.
I'm gonna look to the rest of the group and I don't know. I feel like I want to go look for Cormal. I do have a trick. Should I use it now? Let's see.
We could handle the
might-
dragons.
Should I kill those dragons?
No, go for Cormal. We could.
Oh
take
yeah, I'll go look for Cormal. So I'm gonna cast a spell. I can concentrate on it for up to 10 minutes. So here's my brilliant plan I've been planning for a while. I do not have locate person yet, but I do have another spell. And I specifically gave Cormal a toy in an earlier episode. I'm hoping he's still holding it on. So I'm going to locate the toy that I gave Cormal. Do I sense it within 1,000 feet of me?
Within 1,000 feet. Yes, like
Oh.
let me
I should know
draw.
the direction.
Okay, so like if this is a mountain and you're here, it's like here.
Okay. Ooh, nice drawing.
I know, right? does that explain it? Like
Yeah.
like you're on an upward slant in this path, so
Okay.
it's like up above you, but it's like in.
Okay, so I'm gonna start heading in that direction then.
Well, so you're gonna head back up the mountain.
Yeah,
Okay.
as much as I can in my turn,
Yep.
which is not very far. I think I could get like over here or something.
All right. Wes, you finally get a
Okay.
turn. Andrew
But
Hayes did.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
before Wes goes, sorry, I'll just let everybody know. I'll say, you guys, I think I know where Cormal is. I'm gonna start heading towards him. You guys handle those dragons.
All right, we'll follow you up. We'll follow behind at least. Okay. So Wes, I'm just trying to look at haste again.
You have an
So I get-
additional action for 1 additional attack, plus you get double movement and plus 2 AC plus advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Oh, so I get 1 extra attack. So
Yeah, your extra action can only be used to take 1 additional attack.
okay. So I normally get 2 attacks. So using the haste, I get 3, not 4. Right?
What's up?
I normally get 2 attacks per action. So this only just gives me 1 extra attack, or
1 additional. So it gives you another action in which
Okay.
you can use to take 1 additional attack with that action.
okay,
That's
I
how
see.
that works.
Okay. And I get additional movement and okay, cool. So I'm gonna I mean, I don't even think I even need a measure since I can move a shit ton now, but run up to Percival. Take out the Does 13 hit?
Which one are you? No, it does not even close. No, like in your hand hurts. Like you just scraped the shit out of your.
Actually, I'll use
Oh,
my
oh, the quarterstaff.
inspiration.
Oh, that was the quarterstaff. Sorry.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to try to make that hit.
A 20 didn't hit, so
A
keep that.
20
20 didn't
Yeah,
hit?
you can keep that inspiration.
Oh.
I won't be mean. No, yeah,
Damn. Shit. And the one time it's stiff.
yeah, it's
Okay.
stiff, but it just bounces off the log. Clong.
Damn.
And then it goes limp.
Okay. Well. Again, obviously. Oof.
It's super limp.
And as it goes limp on its way back of banging off, you lose control and it whaps you in the head for D4 damage.
Damn. That wasn't even
Right.
my attack. That was just
So
for it to be
4
stiff.
damage of D4. Look, you rolled it too. We both got it.
I still get to it. One second. I just gotta change my settings here. But that was the attack roll, so I still get to
Yeah.
attack with it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 4 damage.
You get to try and bop it off of your head down back onto Sir Percival.
Yeah.
However, you miss and it swoops off to the side.
Damn. Of course. All
Sorry,
right.
it doesn't miss. It hits and like bounces off of it.
God damn it.
like a
These
limp
things are hard
noodle.
to hit. Of course, when I'm hasted, I miss my attacks. All right, one more time because I get another attack. All right, rock solid. Let's see. Come on,
And you
hit
bring
this
it
time.
down,
Yes.
and you hit it
Oh, only for 7.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
As it
And
falls to one knee before standing back up and waves its head about groggily after it got whacked on top of its head.
damn, I wish, man, I had such a bigger plan for this turn if my attacks hit. But flurry of blows.
Miss.
Okay, yeah. That's not gonna help anyway. And oh wait, okay, now I'll use my inspiration because that could hit.
I'm sorry, but it's a miss.
It's a miss at 21.
Yup.
21 has a high AC higher than 21.
Jesus. What?
Gotta
Okay.
be 22 because 23 hit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it has to be 22.
Or
Damn.
23.
Oh, true, or 23.
22 or
okay.
23.
Each of these baby dragons only has one specialty.
Clearly.
Oh, of course, I went after the one that's tougher than the rest.
Scarlet is charm. Sir Percival is armor.
Okay, so
Tunnels, blink blinks, old blue does lightning, and plaid just dispels shit.
Wait, you didn't roll advantage on any of those. You're flanking.
That's true.
wow. Okay, so that's
Too late now.
Yeah, kind
that's
of.
true. Well, this
I'll
this
give you
last
it on the
one.
last one.
Yeah, give me on the last
I'll
one.
give it to you one on the last one.
I didn't realize I was flanking, and I missed.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even realize that. That would be very helpful. Okay, well, that's all I could do. I'll just stay to keep Eldred with the flanking,
Nexus.
and I'll BRB again.
Yep. Nexus.
Okay, Noxus is gonna move here, and
It's a back
If I could
alley
open up the
beatdown
right-
on Sir Percival.
But he's weathering the blows pretty well.
22 to
with it.
hit.
You
Roll
miss,
with advantage. Roll with advantage.
but roll with advantage is correct.
Yeah, okay,
You
that one
also
doesn't hit.
miss. I guess you know what the DC is now.
It's
Now
23.
Now it's 23.
And I'm gonna also flurry of blows. Fucking hell.
Tink, 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 tink.
And that was my bonus action. That'll be my turn.
Elred.
Look, at this
Okay.
point with the monk going with haste, I just imagine it's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Just punches raining out from every direction.
Just
with
a whole
Wes
lot of
beating them with a limp quarterstaff.
Natural
And all of it
20.
just bouncing
Oh,
off.
shit!
Oh,
You win!
Finally!
And you take that axe and you shear it right through the center of its skull, all the way through its chest, down its spinal cord, and out its tail, and it splits in two and falls to the side as the sparks just shower like a grindstone as the metal is ripped apart.
And Elrid will then spit on Sir Percival's dead body and say, "Now stay dead." And then he will.
You love
Like-
Scarlet, by the way.
I can't see the number. Oh, there we go.
So
Well, up
Cairo,
there.
Kalia, Callian, Wes, and Noxus. If you've taken damage,
Can
take 11 healing.
Okay.
Can I ready my second action?
You
You only
can-
get two
you can-
attacks. It's not two actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So since you
It
only
does-
took one, you weren't. You can't take the second one later.
Okay. And then he's gonna look at Cairo and warn them not to attack Scarlet.
Elizabeth.
Not happening.
She's just gonna hold her action.
All right, and Elvin.
Okay. Alvin is going to move to there.
Take 11 healing.
I can't heal right now. And he's going to look at Scarlet and be like, "Now it's very nice. One might say you're almost a gold digger with the fact of you charming everyone over there. Why don't you stop, Scarlet?" And vicious mockery on Scarlet.
All right, wisdom save. Yeah, it saves. And it just looks at you and it bats its eyelashes adorably and flutters its wings. And you see little, like, glitter clouds puff off of it in a rainbow RGB bloom.
Alvin will get closer and he's going to look at Elred and Magni and be like, "Terribly sorry for this, but I've got to get rid of her. And I need everyone over there except for Cairo to make a, I believe, Constitution saving throw? Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Dex save
supposed to be
made.
smart.
Okay, it takes half damage, so it's 5 cold damage against Scarlet.
It shivers and screams in pain.
What's the DC?
You're too
14.
far away.
Oh, okay.
It's just Elred, Magni, and Scarlet.
Yep. You get frosted too, Goji. days.
Why can't you just stop moving? And that's Alvin's turn.
Thalrak.
Laura's gonna walk over here up to Scarlet to play with Tyrone. And he's gonna swing his hammer around like he usually does, but one-handed.
What's Magni gonna do to you?
Who the hell knows?
You
Who the
hit.
hell knows?
Magni is going to try to make his blade meet Thalrak's warhammer.
You have readied your action.
So basically, he's going to use this to try to block his warhammer.
Roll an attack versus him.
Well, I rolled a 22 then, so.
Oh, so you try, and you miss. You try and hit that warhammer, but he swerves it off to the side, and it comes down and does how much damage?
Where is the one-handed?
And that small dragon.
11 damage.
And you smash its head into the ground into a pulp. And you guys are under the effect of that for 1 hour. I'm going to use Rest Command, unfortunately, but discuss amongst yourselves before we continue up the mountain.
What the hell was that, Magni? The things are attacking us and they freaking kidnapped Waterball.
I guess we're not getting a long rest.
Wait, when he said, "Are you under that effect for 1 hour?" Does that mean that we're still?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh,
Oh no.
no.
Oh gosh. You killed it.
Because they attacked us and then kidnapped Waterball.
You killed it.
Again, they kidnapped Waterball.
It was an innocent little baby dragon and was adorable, and you killed it.
And Waterball's an adorable, innocent kobold child, and they kidnapped him. Do you want to keep playing the who is what bullshit? Because I can do this all night.
Why, I oughta.
Okay, so
Out of what? Go help me save
on.
Waterball?
Before you speak further, Meta, I'm about to send you a message.
Okay.
And for stream purposes, I'm gonna spam.
I'm gonna be like,
And Thark is gonna stare at.
no, I'll say no on that for.
And Thark's gonna stare at Elred
Reasons.
like,
I'll
Who's trying to
tell
squirt
you
with him?
why.
Yeah. So go ahead, Thalrak. Sorry.
there you go. I'm just saying, Thark is gonna stare at Elred, who's like trying to stare up, like square up with him. But he's just staring at Elred, not doing like really anything.
Elred's still thinking what he wants to do. But in his mind, you're a cold-blooded murderer.
Sure, you can do that.
Okay.
Look,
I'm gonna
let's go
revivify
get
the
Cormo,
dragon.
and then we'll deal with this thing when we get back. All right?
So the dragon's been revivified. Think about what you're gonna do with for a second with that, because
Wait.
we're
What?
gonna flip back
No.
over here, and you are in here. Callian, you are approaching right here.
Okay.
We're just gonna kind of do a pseudo turn order, and it's going to go Cormal, Callian, Blink, so we don't
I'm
mess
going
up the other turn order over there, because now Scarlet's back.
With my bonus action, I'm going to summon Petunia behind Blink.
So you can't see this, Callian, but you'd be able to hear it through the nostril.
Okay.
And with my action, I'm going to attack Blink. And since Petunia is now in the field, I get to have advantage. So that is
You hit?
a 23. Okay. 7 slashing.
All right, 7 damage as you cut into its rubbery hide.
Second attack.
Hit.
Okay, and Petunia's going to grant me her power as well on top of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 10 slashing, 6 fire.
You cut its head off, and it falls to the ground, and blood sprays all over you. And with that, and you hear that, Kelly and
Whoa, Igrath, hi.
Yeah, boy.
hey,
Yeah, sorry I didn't make it on time. You guys only sent 120.
I know,
notifications.
right? We should have said 121, right?
I mean, it's got to be a minimum of 150 for me to make it on time.
obviously, see. All right, so, Callian, go ahead. Who wants to volunteer to catch Igrath up in a side channel?
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Well, I'm on the screen right now. I
Yeah.
can't
let's
really do that.
let's
Yeah, I'm on
do the
screen
most
as well.
Icaraf possible thing, and no one tell me what's going on.
Well, that's true.
Well,
no, you
I
wouldn't
think-
know what's going on. That's true because you've been unconscious this whole time.
We didn't really do too much.
Yeah, you're just now waking up when we get back to the scene. That's
We
what
were
we'll
going
do.
to sleep. There were
Roll
some dragons
initiative.
baby dragons.
Don't roll
Right.
initiative yet.
Don't roll initiative yet. Roll initiative on the other screen. Not
Yeah,
this
once
one.
we get to the other screen, yeah, we'll do you.
Okay, so I'm gonna run 30 feet forward,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to call out for Cormo. Cormo, are you around here? Hello. Can you hear me, Cormo?
This Cornwall can hear you, but I don't know if Cornwall's going to respond.
Well, I'm gonna use my dash action. Sorry. To run all the way up here, and I'm still sensing the toy that I gave Cornwall. Bleh, Cornwall.
Yep.
So I'm just calling out for Cornwall. Cornwall, are you around here? Hello. I'm here to help.
No response.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Cornwall,
Cormo climbs up and grabs the first nostril crystal.
another 50 points. Another same thing just happened.
Okay.
Would
Would I have enough movement to touch
you
the
can
eye
see
crystal?
that go away. Measure on the thing.
Okay, so he was right here and then go to there. And then climbs up a certain distance, and then from there goes to
We'll
there.
say he adds like 5 feet, maybe.
Yeah, I have 40 feet worth of movement. So
Okay, so yep, you're up there. You grab that
I'm gonna
one.
grab the eye.
Take roll 3d8. That's how much damage you take as you absorb the crystal, but your entire body, it's not electrocuted, but like it's like a magical overload. And you can see sparks of magic just like bursting off of your body.
Ow!
Crackling.
Almost there. Dash action to get to the final eye.
Oh, and that was 100 points, by the way.
Okay, and then dash action to the final eye.
Yup, and roll 3d8.
This armor's gonna be the death of you.
Take 11 damage and an additional 100 points as you absorb the eye, and the fucking dragon mouth opens back up.
Corval will climb to the ground.
Cormo, hello.
Hi!
Yeah, are you okay? It looks like you handled that. Oh, okay. I didn't know you knew its name, but that's nice.
I assume that is because he kept blinking around with me in his mouth.
Oh, I thought it was because it had nice eyelashes or something.
No, it
Anyway,
kept blinking
Cormo,
everywhere.
we should
Yeah?
probably head back to the rest of the group. And how you got this thing to open up? That's great.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we should definitely head back. Come with me.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Petunia,
So we
come
run
on.
back. So we'll head back down to the rest of the group.
All right, so we'll flip back to that scene, Ikarath will then need to insert himself. We'll say right here. And
No,
then
he
roll
would have been
initiative.
here.
Oh, over here. Yep, over here.
Flick, flack.
All right. So we need to go and figure out where that puts you.
Above Elizabeth.
Yep, right there. And we need to add Cornwall and Callian at the top of the map here. Callian, I think you're still in from before.
I actually removed my token.
Oh, you can add it, roll a new
But
initiative upon arriving to the scene.
Okay.
And Cornwall, yep, you're up over here too, and we gotta add you in. So roll your initiatives. Boom. And you go right there. And you go right. Stop it. There. Okay. And Thalrak has done his talking on his turn, and it's Magni's turn, and this thing has been revivified. It is now alive again. And you are still under the effects. It is a 1 hour thing.
Would Magni be compelled to harm anything that harms Scarlet?
That would be your decision as Magni. You adore this thing. Like, it would be like somebody killing your puppy. So how Magni would react, I'll leave up to you, but that's what it would be like.
Also, Magni, if you have any damage, you take 8 healing.
He's on full currently.
So what does Magni do?
Would he have flanking on Tharak with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is not under the effects.
Elizabeth
Yes,
is
I
under
am.
the effect.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Why do
Then
you
yes.
think I revivified it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Then yes. I
Okay.
forget who I hit. There's a lot going on in this combat.
We should probably mark ourselves, to be honest.
Yeah. If you can mark yourselves, that'd be swell.
Does not hit.
Yeah, you missed, Thalrak.
Alrighty, let me mark myself real quick, then I'll take my...
Thalrak, make a dex save.
Dex
I had
save.
an extra... I had another...
Oh, you have
attack.
another attack? Go ahead.
Also, Scarlet takes increased 9 HP.
Takes what?
9 HP.
Oh, increase. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, that hits though.
And she perks right up. That hits. You hit him with the long sword.
No Defiant Smite at the moment, so you take 9 slashing damage.
And Thalrak, a dex save for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the dex save now.
Yep.
Oh wait, that was supposed to be normal.
5.
Well, 5.
The stuff splashes in your face as well, and you are also under the effect for 1 hour.
So, just like Magni and I know that Thalrak is like friendly now.
You could profess it. You could see that guy. That's up to Thalrak. Thalrak, make your how you would react. Thalrak.
Thalrak's dead inside.
Thalrak is dead inside. So, Cairo.
This is not good. Okay, so I get that healing. All right, I'm going to attack the Scarlet.
Okay. First,
So-
roll a wisdom save.
Is this a charming effect?
It is a charming effect. It's a spore-based effect.
Well, if it's charmed, then I have advantage against
Yeah.
the save. So
Yeah. It's not like a psychic version though,
Okay.
or magic. So that I guess is the definition.
It's still a
Hold on.
charm, so-
I'm gonna be re-rolling that with lucky.
2-4.
16?
You save it.
Okay.
That'd probably be a 12.
Wait. Oh yeah.
I haven't
you're-
actually attacked yet, Magni, until.
That's true.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, so yeah, no.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you
You
16.
attacked it before, though. You attacked it before. While
I
Magni
ha-
was
Kairo's never attacked it.
You,
Alvin's
Cairo
attacked it.
tried to
Cairo,
attack
Cairo didn't try to attack it. Cairo tried to make sure Magni didn't move.
right.
Yep, that's true. You did try and restrain Magni. But would you trying to restrain Magni, would he know you did that?
It's more he depending on how Magni wants to take it.
Yeah, Magni, that's up to you.
You can keep the +4 until
Okay.
you attack it. He's not gonna mind.
Okay.
All right. I lose it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hit.
25. All right. It also will
Would
be
you get flanking though?
No.
No.
Because Thalrak likes it now, so.
Dalrak is
It
joined the pink
screams
gang.
and falls unconscious.
Well, it
And-
doesn't get flanking, so I need to roll a different attack here. So it doesn't
Oh.
matter. Well, it would be my second attack anyways for the hit.
Well, you hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it just I missed my first, hit my second. So
Okay.
and it has
No,
the
you
brand
hit
of
both.
Kiss. Does it not have a high AC?
10.
No, it's got 10 AC.
Oh, okay. So then I will roll one more attack against it because I'm finishing this thing off, and it has the brand of castigation against it now.
Okay.
So I know it wherever it is, and it also has a psychic bond.
And
with me.
you. Is that a katana?
Yes.
Yep, you slice off its head too.
And now you can't revivify it.
Kalia.
Dragon puppy.
Now, what does Kalia do seeing Cairo decapitate a dragon that everybody else seems to be defending and is very cute and hasn't attacked anybody?
Oh God.
And Cairo doesn't care if Elred wants to make an attack. Oh, Cairo does walk away after this.
Yeah.
And Cairo doesn't care if
Dalrak,
Elred
you're
makes
part
an
of the
attack.
pink gang,
I don't
by
know.
the way.
So, what does Kalia do?
Yeah.
Would Elred get a attack of opportunity as you're
Yes,
walking
you
away?
would. You would have
Oh,
gotten
he
the
would.
attack
He,
of
oh yeah,
opportunity.
he'd be fucking sending it.
That hits.
Oh.
I still get to walk away, but it
Yeah.
is. And
So you have the mo-
Kalia,
Yeah, you have the most shared backstory with Kalia, so that's on you.
Kalia would probably walk up to Cairo and ask why
Okay.
first, because Cairo has reasons for
Now
attacking
you get to
things.
talk to yourself.
So, why did you have to kill it? It is not our friend. It was turning us against each other. That is why I had no choice. The rest of them were attacking us, Kalia. We can't assume that the last one wasn't going to attack us. That one that you fought dug you into the ground. Rather than let them bring it back, I took it out permanently.
Everyone except for Cairo is full HP.
Nice.
All right.
I'm assuming it's end of combat.
I don't know. Are we? Do we have a? Are there people that are going to continue to hurt other people, or are we going to be able to? Are we going to work this out in talking? I guess that's the question.
Elizabeth wouldn't. She'd be upset. She's crying, but she's not gonna.
Anybody who's still in combat, say A. If not, we'll flip out.
Well, I mean, it's not in combat, but I would like to just take my turn so I could just kind of orderly make sense of what I want to do next,
Okay.
if that makes sense. But not combat.
Wes's turn.
Okay, so what Wes is gonna do now that the other dragon's dead, and he's gonna do it anyway. Since I'm still hasted, I believe, I am going. It doubles my speed, so that's 90 feet of movement that I'm gonna take up the mountain. I have two actions. So my normal action, I'm gonna use to dash, so another 45 feet.
Another 90 feet.
Yeah, another 90 feet because I was gonna do that twice. So 180 feet. I'm running, and then my bonus
No.
action.
You have 270 feet. You get your double movement as if you're under haste, Wes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wait a sec. So I
You're
move up.
under your haste effect, so you're 270 feet if you take 2 dash actions.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So I'm using everything to run. So 270, and then my bonus action to use my teleport to 60 feet ahead of me. So I don't know if that gets me up the mountain, but I think it gets me a lot further than Callian, I think.
Cormal and Callian are heading back down the mountain right now.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Oh,
weren't that far.
Oh, well then I wouldn't have dashed. I mean, I would have done everything up until I saw them.
We weren't that far from the opening of the cave.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's less fun. But
You
I
could still come and see us walking back.
yeah, I definitely run up to meet them. Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are okay?
Yeah.
Oh. Good.
Surprisingly, Cormal, he opened up them out of the cave.
Oh.
So that's not a problem anymore.
Oh,
Touching
Callian,
another gem?
when you saw Callian as well as Wes as you're now running up, Cormal has now looks like he's in a full chainmail armor suit,
What?
but it is made out of crystal, and if there's any source of light anywhere nearby, you can see a rainbow hue coming off the crystal armor now.
Like those prisms.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you
Is
get
it
that,
like-
Cormal?
Is his armor like way too big for him?
No, it conforms
No,
directly
it's
to
like
Cormal.
it molds like chainmail. It's made out of crystal, but it molds the entire body like chainmail.
Yeah. And Cormal is able to pull the helmet off, and it shrinks back into the rest of the armor.
Yep, it just kind of shrinks in and out.
Whoa. Wait a second. How did this happen, Cormal?
I told you should have just let me take care of the rest of the crystals.
I mean, I don't think I can really stop you. It's okay.
Doors open, and now I've got my armor shinier and stronger.
Well, I just want to go back to sleep, so...
Yeah, I think we need a rest. I'm feeling really kind of exhausted right now. I think I might have to sit down.
Perhaps we should separate people from the people who were a fan of the dragon and the people who weren't a fan of the dragon, so that we don't have middle of the night people trying to murder each other. How about that?
So most of
Yeah, that's
party
fair.
one.
Yeah. I think Party 1 and Kalia.
Well, you guys,
think
because you
Epigraph and
guys
Noxus would be
separated
safe.
parties, but the way you guys separated your huts is why it by party is why it ended up having an effect by party.
That's true.
Because you guys were all over in the same spot.
So Alvin will recast more tiny huts for people to sleep in.
All right. After 1 hour, of course, the effects of this thing do wear off. So you guys,
So right as everyone's starting to fall asleep, it's like, oh shit!
yeah.
Oh, good. I don't have to feel guilt for killing the thing.
I'm sorry, why did we care about this corpse?
Oh fuck! I just wasted 300 gold worth of diamond dust on the corpse.
Oh my god.
Look at this thing. It's not very cute. It's kind of ugly right now. It's missing a head. It's all bloody.
Is the head still there?
Mm-hmm.
Good night,
Why
everyone.
We're
was
just gonna
I
swing his
crying?
great axe and cut the head in half.
Yeah, you do that really well. Just perfect slice.
Jeez.
Fucking stay dead.
All right. So your long rest happens. You guys are all back up to your what's not. The sun is just starting to peak over the mountainside.
Edward's gonna search Sir Percival.
They don't have any items. I mean, his skin is dragon. Is like baby dragon scale.
They're not holding sacks of gold? Come on.
No.
Can we descale them and make that
Can we-
into something?
Yeah.
You could try.
Make a nice little
It's gonna
fling
take a
purse out of
while.
the scales.
I mean, you could like store them in your cart and try and do it later.
Yeah, I'm like, Cairo, as you guys are discussing this, Cairo comes over. How about we not scale the dragons while Kalia is watching?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not. Let's take her
Well, every young person should see their first scaling of a creature. I saw mine when I was like 3.
It's better not. You know, I don't think she's ready
Mr.
for it
Bagby,
yet.
if I was just a little bit stronger, granted, you would have just found yourself blinded for a minute, just for that comment.
Jeez, Mr. Overprotective. Back in my day, kids weren't protected by all these child-proofing things. If you were dumb, you'd die.
Hey, all right. Why don't we drop it? You guys could do your thing. Why don't we take Cornwall? We'll start heading back up, to the mountain and see what's going on up there. I heard he opened the cave, so maybe we should check it out, and you guys could finish up here, down here, and
We'll
meet you up there.
agree with that one.
Oh, and Nikarath, what are you doing now that you're waking up and you have just witnessed all of this inter-party conflict?
Krav is pretending to still be asleep, and he's just watching with one eye open.
Oh man.
Nikarath.
Mushroom Man, are you gonna wake up?
Do you know the Mushroom Man? Mushroom.
Albert
Mushroom
would've-
Man.
Albert was
Oh,
about
what?
to
Oh,
offer-
I'm awake. Yeah, what's going on right about now? Nothing confusing or weird, I hope.
Except for you
Inside
wake
check.
up
That
and
would be
it's
too bad.
you have the morning sun that's peeking over those rays, those visible rays, in the morning are hitting the armor of Cornwall, and it's prisming off in all directions.
I know you tried to help me, so I'll still keep good to my promise, okay?
You know what, kid? It's pretty great of you. I gotta admit, I don't remember what you're talking about, though.
Okay.
Well, you didn't take the gem.
Huh?
You didn't take any of the other gems up the mountain.
Oh no, I did that.
Hey, he's honest.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
at
At
least
least
he's
you're
not
honest.
talking about it this time.
No, I will give
That
him
is
credit. He was
improvement.
honest because I told him not to lie to me anymore, and so far he's been keeping up to that point.
Yep, I took the crystals.
All right.
We heard a little bit.
I didn't even know that somebody in this party was named Crystal.
Um,
Oh, but look at this.
And Cornwall would release Petunia. You'd now see she has wings.
ooh.
Ooh. Looks like
That
you're a little-
happens sometimes, mate.
Looks like your friend has evolved there a little bit, Cornwall.
Catch 'em all.
Yep, she's a flying tree dragon now.
No, it can't be a dragon because Charizard isn't a dragon.
It's a flying dragon type, so it's Salamence.
It's a dragon type. It's in the dragon egg group, though.
Yep.
If you want to be a real Pokemon nerd.
And technically, Mega Charizard is Dragon Fire, so...
I'm just so
Yeah.
upset that he wasn't in the originals.
Dragon was too strong in the original.
Was
Yeah,
too
in the
strong.
original, there's only one dragon type of the whole game.
They don't
so-
even
No,
have
there
dragon
isn't.
moves,
No,
but that's
because
besides the
Gyarados
point.
is dragon.
No, Gyarados was...
No, he's water
was
was
he?
flying water.
So
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
just
Gyarados was
Dragonite?
flying water at first.
Yeah,
Well,
Gyarados
yeah,
was
it's
flying
Dragonite.
water.
Dratini line. It was
Only the
Dratini
Dratini line.
Wow.
So there's only
Wow.
3 dragons in the original
152.
Pokemon.
And you just massacred
crazy.
5, 6.
Well, we're gonna kill 3 more, so.
Baby
everyone, can we
dragons
go
at
to sleep?
that.
Well, I want to, as Icarus is still tied up, so I want to try to. I wanna
We're gonna
try-
say that Ikrath didn't even notice that.
I want to try
Icarus
to
just stayed there
stealthily
all down.
steal some of his drugs.
Ikrath, what are you doing?
I'm tied
He's
up,
tied
so.
up.
You're not, are you struggling against it? You trying to
Probably
slip
gonna
out, or you
scream.
just...
I mean, as soon as he starts pawing me, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, look, Wes. I know we used
Well-
to be friends and all, but like, you
Well, let
gotta
me
come
use
down,
a-
mate."
Well, I want to do it sneakily, so I want to try, I guess, sleight of hand it.
That would
So.
be...
Right?
Wouldn't that be... What would that be?
That would be easy. My passive.
Their sleight of
perception
hand is a
7.
skill.
Yeah, sleight of
That's
hand,
that's a
then.
skill.
Yeah, I want to see if I could try to take it out without him noticing first. Oh,
Oh.
and
Yeah, you gotta
Definitely
roll
try-
perception against that.
Oh, that's not any better.
Well, not really, no.
Still a 7.
-3.
All right, so I'm gonna take him, and then I'm gonna roll him over, assuming he's probably facing the other
So,
way.
Ikarath, give him one random drug container thing from your pack and just DM him what you gave him. Take it
Okay,
out of
real
yours.
quick. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's have some fun with this. Wes, roll a d12.
Okay.
If you roll a 12, I'll give you 2.
All right. Oh, 4.
4. Okay. So you get the fourth one.
But you can't
Thank
tell him what
God.
it does, just tell him its description.
Oh,
But-
yeah. No,
but keep a
definitely.
note of what it does, because I don't know what it does. Because I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if when he takes it, you can tell him what it is, of course.
Roll for drugs.
Roll for drugs.
No,
Oh,
okay.
we're rolling for.
Dick
we're
her
rolling
half
for
the drug
drugs?
vending
Okay.
machine.
Roll for drugs.
Alright, so.
Oh, well,
Ikarath-
whatever the drug is, the point that I was gonna do too is take the drug, and then kind of roll Ikarath over and be like, Ikarath, for what you did, I'm taking this. You gotta lose some of this. It's becoming a real problem, buddy.
Ikarath looks at what he has and he's like, yeah, that's fine.
You messaged the wrong person.
Oh, so,
Ikarath.
Ah.
did I? Fuck.
Yes.
That makes it less funny. Okay, hold on.
At least be nice to him after you've taken something from him and cut him free, Wes.
All right.
I
I got
see-
normal mushrooms. Goddamn.
I have 11 different kinds of mushrooms, cocaine, and opium in my thing, and number 4 is just regular mushrooms.
Wow. That's
I'll-
And a soup or
terrible.
something.
I cut you free with my claw.
Okay.
Well, this has been. Okay, I'm so lost. What did I do?
Well,
I was dead.
We'll
think-
catch you up. We'll catch you up as we walk at the Ikarath.
Alright, so we walk up the hill, I assume.
Are we gonna fight dragons today?
We might.
did
Well,
fight
you already
No.
did, technically.
Oh, come on.
Woof! We're off to fight more dragons!
Okay, I'm picking
Are we
dragon
fighting the
fighting
intended
spells.
target? No.
I will
Yes, we
pick
fought
dragon
some
fighting spells.
dragons. What about second dragons?
Why is Maggie a giant?
I don't know.
Isn't he a
He's
dwarf?
huge.
I'll fix it. I just have to do
Oh, I know why.
Why?
It's
yeah.
Matt saved the token based on the other map, the big map.
Ah,
So he's in expanded size, not standard size.
That's an easy fix.
I fixed them.
We're all so small.
Yeah, because I'm a small creature.
He's a tiny little guy. He's very shiny though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the all of the crystals are gone. I don't know how long this glyph lasts, so it may or may not be there.
Permanently.
Then it
It's
is still
permanent
there.
until dispelled or triggered.
It is still there, and the mouth is open. But it is dark now. There is no glow. Despite what the map says, it's a liar.
All right. So
Is this where the dragons are?
yeah, I mean, we know the way. If we want to head straight for it, there might be some kobolds along the way, but that shouldn't be a problem with all of us.
Not my clan. I can handle them. Also, what was up with those dragons last night?
No.
One of them was trying to kidnap me. I don't know where it was taking me. But
Yeah,
it brought me
and-
right back here.
I mean, I imagine they might have kidnapped you because you touched the gem. Otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Kinda weird, right?
Anyways, shall we move on?
We should probably get in there now.
Mm-hmm.
Let us not take the animals with us. Let's just go in.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting rid of all of you.
Everyone remember to say the password as we walk in.
Nope.
What's
I
the
love
password?
It's I love Latandra.
Shoot, I'd rather blow up.
And we're all dead. Next party.
But really not, right? Because it's really if only dragons come through.
It's only
But
dragons.
you guys don't know that.
I
There we
mean,
go.
Elizabeth would because she walked right past it as a spider.
I think
Without saying
Dalrak
it.
would because he can also cast the spell, but I don't know.
Woo! I can't see anything.
Can someone
Pure
turn on some lights?
darkness.
There we go.
I will take out my torch as we move into the cave.
Well, so there's definitely other spots that we didn't go through, but I mean, we know the direct way to the dragons if we want to go straight for it. You know, minimal risk.
Are you
There's
bringing
a
the
red-
ballista with you?
Way.
We should maybe.
How are we gonna get
Ooh.
Miss Lippy through here? Because she's
All
the
of
one
these,
hauling them.
no, there's some suspension of disbelief here. All of these are large enough for dragons.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I was
Yeah.
about to say no dragons.
Do
fit in
we
through
want to
some of these
bring the
tunnels.
ballista in here then?
Yeah, we're
Sure.
just
Yeah.
this
Good.
map. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Leave
I
the
find
other
maps that are
two-
free.
Leave the other 2 carts, and then we'll bring the ballista cart with us,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Miss Lippy will come with.
Okay.
So we got the ballista cart and Miss Lippy.
Is someone good at like checking for traps? Because there were traps along the way. I mean, I triggered most of them, I think, so we should be good.
When you ask this, I just start seeing all teary-eyed. We had someone.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll be able to
Ah.
detect magical traps.
I can look for traps easily.
Okay, I
will
mean,
ritual cast detect magic.
we should be good on the traps. I mean,
You
I
don't
think I
feel
can-
any more
I-
traps. How far is it?
my background feature
30 feet?
should
Nope, you don't feel any more traps.
okay, and I should know where they
Well,
were
this is
and everything.
ongoing for
Okay.
10 minutes, so.
I should remember the traps since we walked this way already. So, and I think that's a part of like my background that I know. Like,
I'm gonna drop it down to 15 since the scale is a little wonky.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Okay, I would like,
We'll just
as
do
we're
the
walking
one
to the
scale.
cave, I would like to cast aid on Wes,
Okay, cool.
and then I get 2 more people.
What
I
does
don't
8
think
do?
any of my characters do.
It makes your maximum hit points up by 5, and your current for 8 hours. So who else has low max hit points?
Noxus.
Noxus is a level 5 with 37 HP, so.
Okay, I'll give it to that guy
I
because he
think
tried to sell me drugs. So
Actually,
here
he's
you go.
level 6, but still.
What about the cart?
Cards have like 10 HP.
I would like to cast aid on cart.
okay.
I'm joking. No.
Can you have
I'll
20
put
HP?
the other one.
Cart has 20 HP.
I mean, if nobody's bugging for it, Ikrath is really low HP pretty much all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to Ikrat too. Why not?
Once in a while, we'll throw him a bone.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Tyra, Cornwall,
your
Alvin,
current
don't need
and
it.
your max hit points go up by 5. So like even if you lose hit points, we can heal you back up higher than that.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would you like for me to take a look for traps?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I'll lead the way and examine for traps.
And I'll walk right behind him so I can tell him which way to go.
I'll also walk behind just for magical purposes.
Roll
Magic.
investigation.
Excellent.
Nothing magical
No
here.
traps so
18.
far. Just tell me whenever you want to roll investigation.
Alright.
Within
Uh,
reason, of course.
Yes, so
And then to the right, I believe.
heading right. Very well. Where did you see the next trap?
About over here.
Alright, let me take another look around.
No traps.
Okay.
Cool.
Keep it at least some distance from me. I want to be the only one who's punished for my actions here.
Well, don't worry. Like I said, we should be safe. I triggered most of the traps. Okay, and then at the edge of the tunnel, yeah, right here. Should probably check again.
Yes, of course. 19.
Trap.
Where?
You see a trip line in front of you.
Tripwire.
This is probably for the boulders.
Can I disable it with my thieves tools?
You can try.
Excellent. What skill am I going to be using for this?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. 20.
Nice.
You manage to cut it quickly, grab it, and maintain the right amount of tension before tying it and fixing it into the wall with a lockpick that you jam into the crack between two stones.
There we go.
Perfect.
Tripwire has been worked on.
Great. And there might be one more tripwire for boulders because I remember them being 2.
2?
Yeah, those 2 boulders,
Okay.
I believe. I don't know if the other one was at the edge here. But I think going forward, just look out for.
All right. I'll
one.
approach up to here and take a look.
No trap.
24. All right.
Okay.
Ikarath, are you going off in the other direction?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
Ikarath,
God.
you've got some movement here because they've been moving for a while, so...
I was in the back. I think I would have seen him.
Okay, so you see him going off this way, Callian. How are you doing?
Ikarath,
I
come
will-
on.
I've dealt with Icarad enough. I will ignore it and keep continuing.
Ikarath?
Accurate. Because what I said is Tharak is literally all Tharak is saying. He's just gonna keep moving on.
All right, Ikarath, you got
They gotta let Icarus do his thing.
you got 3 turns worth of movement.
Alright, we're gonna go down this way first.
Waves combine continues.
And you see a completely empty chamber with strange markings on the wall.
Can I take a look-see at them and see what I can see?
Certainly, roll a dex save at disadvantage.
Oh god, they're glyphs.
That's not.
It's a glyph of
Grass
wood.
blows up.
That's a dwarven rune.
All right, and now, so you step on something that depresses in the ground right here. Make 20 dex saves.
Hey, real quick, what the fuck? I rolled at advantage just so I'd have to click the button 10
Oh,
times
God.
as opposed to however many. So
Okay, 1,
So I see 1, 2
3,
nat
4,
ones.
5, 6, 11,
3, 4, 5, 6,
12.
7, 8, 9. So
There's the
one
nat
nat
20.
1, 1 nat 20.
I see
Okay.
2
That,
nat ones.
that last one would have been the
Okay.
21st and 22nd.
11,
Oh, okay.
11, okay.
So 2 nat ones. 1 nat 1. Sorry. My brain is dead.
One second.
At least.
By the way, for anybody who's like, God damn it, Ikrath, his personality is literally, if you want to succeed, you have to take risks. And he just he interprets that very liberally.
And Callian's the opposite. He hates risk.
I mean, why he left him?
I'm done with this fool. I'm
Ikrath
leaving
is
it
a
behind.
risk.
Yeah,
Just
he's just
period.
a walking risk.
I helped. I gave him
Okay,
aid.
I got all my dices together. Do you guys want to
I already helped him.
That's a lot of D4s.
How'd you know they were 4s?
I can tell by the sound of those dice.
my
I know
God.
every.
D4s
I know
make
every dice the sound they
One.
make.
That's
I
a
stepped away for a
fucking
second.
talent. Wait,
What happened to Icarus?
wait. Ready?
Okay, that sounds like
on.
a.
Those are still D4s.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No.
that's still D4.
Icarus,
Those
I'm
are
scared for you,
D2s.
buddy.
That sounds like a D10, either a D10 or a D12.
No, 6s.
Those are 6.
I was gonna say it's all 6s.
What kind of sixes sound like that?
Yeah, right.
Here, would
Those are
this be
hollow
better? Wait,
ones.
would this be better?
My 6s don't make that noise.
Oh, those are my 6.
Wait, so do we know what happened to Icarus yet?
Oh, yes. 11 beams of energy burst out from the runes scattered throughout the whole circle, and 11 of them impale Icarus for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
God.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage, causing him to make a shock check.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly on the dot, actually.
Do we have any inclination that this happened?
And you guys, oh yeah, no, you hear a giant fucking explosion. You hear sizzling flesh. You see flashes of light all the way back there because these are like lasers. And I'm assuming Ikarath is screaming in great pain as he is still standing and burnt through. Like everything is cauterized. There are just micro holes like through your body that are just burnt through.
You
Outrage
guys,
is like,
we have to.
No, hold on,
should
hold
go
on.
get
It's
him.
still Ikarath's turn.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that all the glyphs went off and there's nothing else in the room.
correct.
Okay, so Ikarath steps to here, turns around. Actually, no, he'll step a little further up, and then in the back corner he is going to cast Shatter, just because fuck him.
Okay, it caves the whole damn thing in.
And
Jesus.
Ikarath just walks back out and is like, well, fuck that leg of the tunnel.
Element of surprise, no more.
And that echoes throughout the whole cave.
Yeah.
And now the dragons know. All of China knows we're here.
Oh my god.
The entirety of this mountain
So
knows we're
you
here.
see Ikarath walking back up on you, Callian, and you just see him perforated with black holes through his clothing.
His hat is untouched though.
Correct.
All of his clothes
Yeah.
are burnt and stuff like that. His hat is immaculate though,
Yep.
still.
That's allowed.
Oh, and his boots. His boots are
Yeah.
immaculate also.
Callian
One of
will
his
turn.
balls is hanging out a hole in his pants though.
Callian will turn. Callian will
What are
turn
you
to
looking at?
Ikarath. You look pretty good today.
Mushroom Man, what are you doing
I've seen
back
you in
there?
much worse condition.
Oh, and I think you need glasses.
Probably do. Yeah. Let's head
And
this way.
Fine, we fucking head the way where everybody else is fucking going. Like, no.
Mushroom Man, why do you look like you got turned to Swiss cheese?
Mushroom Man.
You know, the thing about pasteurization is that it has nothing to do with pastures, and in this world, that makes no sense. So, you know, cheese.
I'm not even gonna try to understand that one.
Yeah, that's what I told my dairy inspector, which, like, who has a fucking dairy inspector? I don't know, just fucking shiny-headed kid. Let's just fucking go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Grath
no-
is pouty.
Oh my god. Alright. You got a path to the left and a path forward.
It's straight.
No
Any
traps.
Okay. That was a really low roll. But I still haven't rolled in that one.
Yup.
Should I be worried about this viscous
Yes,
stuff
you
on
come
the
across
ground?
the viscous slime once again.
Yeah, I mean, we passed this way before and nothing happened, but it definitely, I think it unsettled us a bit. I think. Elizabeth, do you know a little bit more? Did you look at this before?
I didn't get a good look at it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I
you were a
kinda
spider
just-
after all, but.
Albert's gonna throw a rock like in the center there.
It sizzles and disintegrates.
Oh, it's
Oh,
acid! How lovely!
Well, I'm glad I brought some rocks.
I thought we walked that way before, and we're fine.
You shadow stepped over it, and the other two
yeah.
people climbed on the ceiling across it. So
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yup. You guys were smart.
That was wow.
well, I will have to say this: if we decide to take this pathway, there's only a short period of time for which all of us can cross.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have an idea. But if the dragons don't know we're here already with Mr. Icarus' fantastic display,
Well, hold
they're
on.
gonna-
Only Callian knows that was Ikarath. Everyone else was actually walking forward down the path.
No.
Thalrak did see you, and because he was in the back as well, and he told you not to go that way, and then that was it.
Icarus,
Yeah.
Alvin only knows one other person who casts Shatter.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah.
And
Icarus.
Wes would
Elred
assume
just
that it was
assumes it's
Icarus.
you.
Yeah. Either Icarus
Well-
or Cormal, but Wes would put
Cormal
his
doesn't
money on
know.
Icarus.
Cormal
that's
doesn't
the
have
case-
Shatter.
Oh, well.
Icarus. Icarus
Wes
also
would know
forgets the party has dealt with him enough to know his bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I heard Shatter, and there's only one other person I know who has Shatter.
Wes doesn't know
Icarus-
magic, so. he would-
Ikarath would be in
but
the
he
back
knows
here,
Icarus.
and it's pretty. It's not super wide, so he'd be like, "What's going on up front? Why aren't we moving?"
How do you like
In the
those
front.
feet, Icarus?
What's up? My feet are fine. Fuck off.
Wait. I can shatter the large rock down, and we can use it to cross. But whatever
Ooh.
material's on the ground is going to start melting it quickly. So we will have to move fast.
Well, that
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
help
only
us
I
if
could-
we're coming back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I would rather leave it for when we're coming back if we're trying to get out of here in a hurry.
Well, oh, Meta,
up with all
the
the sticky
Magni
stuff
wants
on
to
the
look
floor?
down. That's acid. It will melt you.
Oh,
Oh,
look
shit.
down the tunnel. Sorry. I was fixing a thing that I needed to do for no reason that you guys need to worry about.
Either that, or I could prestidigitate this, but that's going to take a really long time.
I mean, if you could carve out like a path
so-
and prestidigitate, then.
So sorry about that, Magni. You see the tunnel snake off into the distance.
Alrighty. So
Ikarath would like to harvest some of this, the acid.
Roll.
He just recently read a
medicine.
book. Not alchemist supplies.
Oh yeah, roll alchemist supplies. So that's the thing. You manage to gather them, but you burn your fingertips and take 3 damage.
Oh, good. It's the good stuff. Don't worry about it.
Magni, you see
It
the
still
dead
works.
kobold and nothing else, just blown up. And everything's charred. Those don't
A
exist anymore.
scorched room.
Mm-hmm.
It's all blowed up. Almost as if a
yeah.
fireball went off.
Almost.
Huh.
Quite.
Interesting.
Icarus, would you like to see if we can use prestidigitation to clean up this acid?
That's fucking brilliant. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Does prestidigitation do anything to this?
It clears the small patch.
Okay. So we're gonna...
You know what? I just realized I could have prestidigitated it into
Icarus,
the
make a con
vials.
save.
I could have. Yeah, you could have.
These my rolls are shit.
Icarus, takes 6
Icarus is
damage
dead.
as the acid has now burned its way through your backpack, and burned a chunk out of your ass.
Oh my god.
Well, hold on.
What?
He has alchemist supplies because he raided.
No, it burns through alchemist supplies.
Fuck me.
This is some strong acid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I knew it was in a vial. It burned through the glass, through your backpack, through your clothes.
Hold on. Icarus doesn't have a backpack. That's actually something I.
Oh, where
I've
would you
thought
have
about.
put it?
It is in his pouch. On what he has a belt with many pouches and
Which
now
where
that he
would
has
where did he
alchemist
put
supplies.
it? Where would he have put that?
It would be on his ass, definitely. But
Okay.
he specifically doesn't wear a backpack because it clashes with the hat.
All right, there you go.
Initially, I thought Icarus was gonna say up his ass, and I was like,
Yeah, so yeah,
He
it.
keeps the acid up his ass just in case. No, that's where he keeps the coke. When we go
Oh
through
my
customs.
Prison wallet.
All right,
Hey,
so we
Albert,
are
hey,
not even through to new territory on the map, and Icarus has the inverse of his HP.
Okay, let's just start cleaning this up. Me and Icarus will work together to prestidigitate the acid.
Okay, you do that. It cleans it all right up.
There we go. Now we have perfect crossing, and we're now able to cross over, and the cart is able to make it through. Hooray!
I would like to point out that Icarus currently has one ass cheek exposed and one ball.
Yeah.
Alvin casts mending and repairs that area for you.
That's fucking lovely, isn't it? That's a trick I should learn.
Yeah,
No,
Icky,
I
right
just
now, Icky, you look kind of worse than I normally do right now. I'll ask Kali if she can make you some new clothes later.
I imagine Agrath just being upset that the clothes were men, and he's like, "Oi, that was a nice breeze."
Well, no, Icaraf is an idiot, but he knows that having his ball out in front of a
Because
minor
it's not
is bad.
commonly accepted in polite society.
He has enough
Now,
wisdom.
he
to know
doesn't
that.
think that Cormal's the minor. He thinks Magni's the minor because he doesn't understand things.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
The five wisdom wizard and the 7 intelligence ranger put together in the same room. Not a good
Whoa,
idea.
hold on. He has 4 wisdom.
Oh, 4 wisdom wizard
Oh, that
and
makes it
intelligence.
better.
Wow.
Duh. Yeah, we should really have to be careful about letting those two be in the same room as each other.
Same room? How about the same plane of existence at this level?
Hey, you got rid of Doro. I mean, that could have ended real poorly.
Oh god, put Doro, Cormal, and Ikrath in the same room. That's just that's an accident
Jeez.
waiting to
Left
happen.
side of the map as you guys continue along. Getting deeper and
By the
deeper
way,
into
we
the
have
caves.
we have a druid in our party right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Don't turn into a duck around Icaraf.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh my god.
Oh, and we're in mountains, so Cormal has advantage on a bunch of stuff and bonuses, so that's cool.
Oh, should we Wes says this quietly. We never came this far. Should we try to stealth ahead again a little bit, see what's up, or should we just go for it?
You see collapsed rocks here, and the tunnel's collapsed.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yes, the stealth ahead is No, that's not gonna work.
We could mine the rocks out of the way.
Elred's
Is this
gonna-
half?
Elred, you do see a place where you can shimmy through.
There's a little tiny hole that we can get through. I'm not sure if we can fit the cart through though.
The death cart, the crossbow cart, and the slippy are definitely not fitting through there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we could check that way first before we make any noise, because, I mean, I don't know any quiet way to get through these rocks.
Mining.
That's not quiet.
That's not quiet.
It's quieter than using the spell Shatter.
That's true.
Oh,
but-
hey, we can
do
use
have
the
a
spell Shatter.
No.
Elred moves away very fast.
I will follow suit.
And real quick, Matt, say
Icaraf, you're
anything.
not on the map.
Oh, shit,
Matt?
sorry.
Matt?
Matt.
What's up?
Okay, thank you.
We thought you were dead.
No,
Or
I
worse.
did a thing that I needed to make sure it worked.
Oh, by the way, guys, while we're in this whole mountain, because we're a whole big group, difficult terrain doesn't affect any of you.
Oh, nice.
As long as it's not magical terrain. If it's
Wait,
difficult
Cormal's a
terrain, you're
ranger?
unaffected. Yeah, Cormal's a ranger.
I didn't know. I thought he was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Honestly, had no idea.
Thought he was just a punk.
He's a ranger, and he has mountain as one of his chosen areas. So
Cornball
we've
and
never
class
seen
don't
Cornball
come up a
fight.
lot together in the same sentence these days.
So yeah, difficult terrain does not, and we cannot get lost except for magical means. How would you look at that?
You see a bunch of barrels and some pink gems sticking out of the wall.
Oh no.
Elred's gonna search the barrels.
They have a bunch of those pink gems.
I'm gonna bamf in, because I think I can make it through the entrance. Yeah. I'm
What are
just
you
gonna
guys
make
looking
that.
at down here? Can I come
Clink.
down?
Yeah, I
Clink.
can make that door.
Clink, clink, as Magni's mining with a pickaxe.
Icaraf is just watching him, waiting for him to say, "Go ahead and shatter it."
So what do we got here, Owen?
Clink.
I'm not
Clink.
sure. Just some
Clink.
sort of weird crystal.
Can I? Here, I'll be nice now. Can I have the crystals?
Elred's gonna like
The
hand
crystals
one
are starting to glow brightly. The pink radiance growing and flooding the cave.
Look, I'm all for giving Cornwall
I
the
say
crystals
to-
at this point.
I say to Cormac, maybe we should ask your dad just to make sure these are safe.
Everybody make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, jeez.
Everybody that's here: Elizabeth, Cornwall, Elred, Wes.
Oh, nice. I got a good one finally.
You guys have to
Nice.
shield your eyes. The light burns brightly, not blinding you, luckily.
Oh, not supposed to be advantage. That's 14.
Oh no, Elvin, you're fine.
Okay. No, that's Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall. Oh, Cornwall's
I'm rolling
blind.
for Cornwall.
Cornwall's blind.
Blind?
Ow.
I'm not switching all my characters because I have too many to switch.
Yeah,
between.
that's fine.
What just happened?
You
What was
guys can
that?
see it radiance of the pink just glowing through. You guys are covering your eyes with your hands, but like this whole area here can most definitely see all this pink radiance coming from here. And you guys hear a thrumming.
Just hand me the crystals, they'll disappear.
Are the crystals magical at all?
Oh, very.
My magical radar is going off the roof.
Yeah.
What kind of
bad
Elizabeth,
magic?
Elred, Cornwall, Wes make dex saves
Oh, shit.
at disadvantage. 10
Oh,
times.
disadvantage? Oh, because
10 times. Fuck.
As the crystals try to mug you.
we're... Jesus.
How many times? 10 times?
10 times at disadvantage.
1, 2.
For anything that's a nat 1 counts as two failures. Anything that's
Oh,
a
I
nat
rolled a
20
nat
counts
1.
as 2 successes. Take anything below 15, and that is how many times you failed. And we will go one by one with how many times you guys failed.
1.
Right, I didn't roll them all, but I'm gonna wait because it keeps.
And how many are we rolling?
Only those 4 people are rolling.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
3 fails.
So under 15, you said?
Any under
Yeah,
15
anything
nat
under
1s
15.
count as 2 failures.
Yeah, I have
I got-
6 failures.
I got
I
3
have
fails.
9.
Okay, we're gonna go one at a time. So Elizabeth, how many did you fail?
6.
Okay. As the crystals explode and shatter, and you can see the cave starting to come down around it. Elizabeth, you take 14 damage. Elred, how many did you fail?
9.
– 21.
Oh my god.
Cornwall.
3.
Thank God. Somebody rolled low. 4. And Wes.
7 fails.
Oh.
2 nat 1s.
I had 1.
Okay. Wes. $18.
Oof,
As
I
you
knew I
guys
was
are
gonna get a lot.
blown backwards, forcefully, in a pink puff, all the way back into here and bounce off the walls and then back down. And you can see the cave crumble behind it.
Oh, what the fuck was
Okay.
that?
Nobody go that way.
What
Aircraft just
happened?
nods knowingly and he's like, this mountain's pretty fucked up, isn't it?
Yes. I fucking hate this mountain.
I saw that
hurt
you
a
had...
lot.
Elizabeth, you had Detect Magic up. Did you sense whatever was going on over there?
What was going on?
What does Detect
would-
Magic do?
Detect Magic will tell you the school of magic things.
What's the school of magic where you blow things up from a distance because you
Evocation.
activate them?
Evocation.
Conjuration.
Evocation
Oh.
magic.
It's either evocation or let me double check.
Evocation is more like casting fireball.
It's
Hmm.
creating elemental objects.
Could be conjuration.
Conjuration is a possibility. Shatter is an evocation spell, and those crystals are blowing up. What is somebody give me
What's the school that's glyph of warding?
Yeah, I was like, give me glyph of warding, because I think it might be glyph of warding.
That's abjuration.
That's an
It's
abjuration
an
school.
abjuration, then. It's not glyph of warding, but it is abjuration.
Okay. I had a feeling it might be more abjuration than
Yep.
evocation.
That's
Because
what
it
you
wasn't
know.
creating anything.
Two things. One,
Clink.
Callian,
Clink.
heal please. Two, that was a loud explosion. We might as well just blow up these rocks now.
Backing
Oh
up.
yes, and Ikraf catches.
Everyone back up.
Oh, he does it
Elred
real
runs.
quick. Nope,
No,
stop.
he doesn't cast it. He doesn't
Okay.
cast it immediately. He goes, "Oh yeah," and then as everyone starts backing up, he's like, "Yeah, you all know it's up. Here we go.
Roll damage.
It's your boy back at it again."
Boom goes the wall and shatters outwards. And the cavern starts to cave in behind you.
Let us. Oh well, let's not leave it that way now.
Mhm.
This is a fight to the death, I guess.
I guess so.
With a fucking mountain, mountains can't even think. This will be a piece
Yeah.
of cake.
Yeah, let's. Callian, please heal us up before we fight. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down 18.
Okay.
I'm down
And
21.
you guys can see
You each
tracks
heal.
leading
back
into
to
a
full.
path going down deeper
full?
into the mountain.
What are you casting?
I'm using my channel divinity.
Okay.
You guys channel.
I can heal a total of 30 hit points. Oh wait, no, you don't heal to full. I'm sorry.
I already know what's going on.
It's too late to apologize, kids.
It's too late to apologize.
Ikraf does not immediately eat them this time. Instead, he calls for Cormal. Somewhere in the back of his brain, he remembers that Cormal knows about mushrooms. Cormal, shiny one! Look at what we got here. Look at what we got. You know about mushrooms. What's the deal with these ones?
Okay. Give me a second.
So I'm guessing that's a survival check on the mushrooms.
Yeah, that works.
Woohoo! Advantage and double my shit. 16.
They are
They're
very
mushrooms, all right.
magical. They are. There's two varieties. There's red ones and blue ones. They do whatever it is that they do. They're opposite of each other.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure because they're a little bit more magical. But one of them, the red ones, do one thing, and the blue ones do another.
Here's the question: if I take both, do I have twice the trip, or do I not have a trip at all?
I think they nullify each other, so I think you take nothing.
This is gonna be dope. Ikrath immediately starts harvesting every single mushroom he can very
You
carefully.
can get 3 of each.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
In my
label
personal
them
life-
as Alice mushrooms.
Oh my god.
So maybe we don't use them in here. You can use them when we're not about to fight dragons.
Oh my god, is that still happening?
Yeah, we're still fighting dragons.
Oh fuck.
Is there any mushrooms here to harvest?
No, that was the total of the cave constants was 3
Okay.
each.
Look, whenever Icarus was like calling Cornwall about the mushrooms, I just heard him as like Steve Irwin.
Oh
And-
crikey, we got a nice one today.
Magni, you
Oh,
see
by the
some
way,
pink
these cups are
crystals start to glow as you approach them.
Oh no no
Elred
no!
yells,
Magni,
No!
Magni,
They're growing brighter and brighter. They start to thrum.
Move away from the crystals.
Those are bad crystals.
There is a passage down, or you can try and hide in there.
Passage which way?
Right, that's the minecart tracks go through and down into the mountain.
Let's
I don't
go
know
down.
about the. I don't think so. The minecart was filled with those gems in the other room.
Yeah, so I think maybe hiding over here is the safest bet.
Oh, okay, fine.
Where the mushrooms are. It's like a little off to the side, so.
Oh, we have to go further into the mountain. anyway.
Thalrak, Magni make 3 dex saves, and Callian make 1.
3 dex saves.
I really
Thalrak,
wanna-
you take 1. Callian, you take 3. Thalrak, wait, you got another more damage. You got 9 there. You take an additional 2. Magni, you take.
Well, no, I
4.
have the third. I have because I'm within Manny's range. I have the +4, so that's 17,
Oh,
22,
so you gotta
and
take the second
13.
one of those.
Okay.
And that's supposed to be normal, so 8, 6, and 18.
Okay, yep, so you take the 4. As they blow up and it caves in over here.
Okay, so next time we see those crystals, let me know. I'm gonna rush over and try to grab as many as once. I'll absorb them and then they're gone.
Yeah, but you might blow up.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta try.
Maybe there's a way that
Well-
we could identify them without getting too close, so we know why they keep blowing up when we get too close.
Identify takes 30 minutes, and I have to have it in my hand.
To know what they taste like.
Maybe we
Oh
just
my
try to
God.
avoid these crystals.
Icarus, be my guest.
Be our guest.
We need like baby leashes for Hormel and.
Hey, that's not very nice.
It is very accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably head down now because we're looking for the dragons, and they're probably further in.
Mm-hmm.
Just be ready to run and
This
hide.
is just wall here, right? This is not a path. Oh, okay.
Yes.
As you come down, you see stairs ascending up into a large building atop a peak inside of a gigantic cavern.
The screen's black for us.
I know.
This
I'm
is
over
this
that
is
area.
the theater of the mind, guys.
Yeah.
We're in theater of the mind. Here we go.
Yep, there you go. So
Wow.
that's what.
Wow, look at the stairs, guys. Jeez.
And there is a large set of giant stone, look like marble double doors.
I feel
What the hell?
really tiny.
Now I'm just
in
gonna
here.
go up and like quietly try
Don't
to
forget
push
you
on
have
the
the
door.
cart and whatever else you brought.
Yeah,
Lucia,
I'm waiting for people to move down because they're just gonna take otherwise we're gonna layer on top of everybody.
This is such a big map.
Yeah, it is.
This is huge.
I should
Albert
probably
tries to
biggen
open the
you.
door.
Yeah, I need to biggen you.
Yeah.
Is everything
trying
on
to
the
push on the
get
door.
everything on the map that needs to be on the map so that
Hold
I can
on.
biggen you all at
I
once?
need Miss Lippy.
Do we leave
Okay.
our horses behind?
We're
Yes.
not
Yes.
bringing. We didn't bring. Oh, here I'll bring Petunia in because she's absolutely gonna
Okay,
be.
so the
used in
horses
this
are,
fight.
are
There
further
you
up in the
go.
cave.
Everything's.
The horses are outside.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are all in various stages of pretending that you're all on the stairs.
Albert will try and open the door.
As the door swings open with a loud thud, everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit.
I only pushed on it gently. Holy heck! Why did it like swing open?
Okay, this initiative is gonna be
Oh.
really rough. So give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know where my keys is.
Because I
I
have to,
just pushed
I
on
have
the
to
door
s-
lightly. What the hell happened?
I have to sift through
Ooh.
all of my characters.
No, Elred
Natural
opened the
20, I
door.
don't get to go
Elred
first.
opened the door.
He just walked up and all right.
Yep.
Okay, there's Cairo selected, and now I have to figure out where
Let's get that initiative.
Formal is somewhere. He's in there somewhere. I don't know where he
And
is.
you
well-
can hear the loud flapping of wings beyond the second door.
Okay, there's Cormal. I gotta roll for him. Where's my Cormal
Okay.
sheet? Found
Well,
You
Cormal.
have so many sheets. Kalia, we are not worried about right now.
I don't have Kalia open.
We don't
because
need her. She's not
I
here.
haven't dragged her on the screen. And then roll Miss Lippy because we don't have. I don't have stuff for her. And Petunia's not actually summoned yet. I just wanted her in big in for
Okay.
later. Yes.
You need to add Elred.
Yep, 1
9.14.
second. We got this is there's so many.
Oh
Oh,
god,
yep.
here we go.
There it is, boys. If any music was playing right now, like either like some Final Fantasy Plus music is starting right now.
Oh my God.
Why are we fighting the dragons again? I don't even remember.
We're here
So we
to
don't have
seduce
to
them.
pay. So we don't have to pay. Fuck off. I could attempt to seduce them. I have a plus like 18 seduction. I don't know.
Plus
Why?
18 seduction, damn.
We don't have to.
All right, do we have? Okay, we need to add Elred. He is buried in here somewhere. Elred, what
I
are
am.
you?
I am not sleeping with the dragons.
9.14.
All right.
Sleep
Are
with the
there
dragon.
any other people that are missing? Do we have Ikarath in here? Does everybody in here? I think.
Ekrath has 28.19, so yeah, he's in there.
Okay. Jesus, this is a little long initiative. I just like expanded the whole. I should keep this expanded all the time when I stream. It's much better than just a few here and there. I like it. So, sort descending. And we're gonna probably get halfway through this combat, and then it's gonna end up being tomorrow that we finish the other half of this combat.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, reason we're taking care of this is so Alvin removes a death curse from his list of death curses he has,
Okay.
and we
need Dragon's Tooth for
we need a dragon tooth to make the pickaxe,
Mhm.
and we Alvin said that if we were we can use some of the gold that would be paid to the dragons, we could turn that gold and pay it to our handling Bartholomew, and he might be able to make us dragon gear, like dragon
Oh, okay.
armor, which makes us more tough.
Oh, sick.
I'm really excited
So let's do this
for
boys.
this thing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The battle
Okay.
begins.
And Ikarath is the starter, even though Callian got a net 20.
Right.
Oh shit!
I
okay,
roll 20, I go
um,
third.
By the way,
I go
did
fourth,
just
sorry.
realized someone is missing from initiative. I'm sorry.
Who's missing?
For
Oh, yeah?
some reason, Cairo did not get added.
Oh,
Okay.
but you do get to go twice on your turn.
That's true,
Let me
so
roll Cairo.
I already know what I'm
Okay,
doing.
There's Cairo.
Oh, of course, I go fifth.
Fucking course.
I go fifth with natural 20. Nice. It's
You
amazing.
won't get last with that one, okay? The dice have not been kind to me at all tonight.
Wait, are we rolling just because the dragon stuff? Are we rolling in Kalia too, like we did before? Or no.
No,
No, they'll roll in tomorrow.
Yeah,
and we-
I doubt we're gonna finish this combat in half an hour. So
true.
we're probably gonna roll in tomorrow, so she can just react to whatever she's doing when she gets in.
Yeah, so she could get a 23 and go before Callian too.
Yep.
Let's get this party started.
All right, so it's Ikarath.
Here's the thing about Ikarath. He really only does the one thing well. He steps through the doors and goes, "Dragons!" Takes a step right here
Lightning bolt.
and casts lightning bolt.
Does it hit all
through
three?
These...
Yeah,
Does hit all three.
Does it stop
It's
at
100
walls and
feet.
doors?
yeah.
It would, but
Okay.
it would impact on them.
It splashes and blows this door open.
The dragons are revealed.
That's what I want.
Yeah. They're just waiting there.
Oh no, it's
And you see a gold sparkle beyond. And it almost looks like you can see a fiery reflection off of the gold.
Oh, that's the cold horde.
Oh my god.
Teapot gonna get smacked by the door as it opens.
No, he jumps back fine.
So, dexterity save DC 16 or take 31 lightning damage.
Okay. They do not succeed, and Zot is fried, Argil is fried, and Kami are all fried in one electric lightning bolt, which reminds everybody in the party why you keep this motherfucker around.
but to ruin the moment, he turns to everybody and is like, "Why are we so scared about fighting these guys? They're so weak."
Meta,
Yeah?
why has my initiative gone down to 15.18?
I don't know.
We don't like you.
Kyra went from 23.19 to 15.1.
Oh,
Oh, you rolled
you
Collie and had
oh.
Kyra clicked.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, what the hell? What happened to my initiative?
All right, so
Okay.
Ikarath, that is, did you doing any walking?
I mean, he walked inside the room real quick so he could get a clear shot off, but
All right, then
He's-
Cormal.
he's assuming everyone
Um,
else can fucking handle what's
Cormal
going.
rushes into this boy and summons Petunia behind him.
Uh-huh.
And Cormal gains his advantage effect because of allies, and I'm going to slice a bitch. So, yep.
You hit?
Okay. And he takes 10 slashing damage.
He takes 10 damage as you cut open across of his chest, and the blood pours down your hand and his chest.
Okay, and I'm going to take another attack.
A hit.
All right. And Petunia can give me her bonus for this round. And so I'm going to deal 10 slashing, 2 fire.
As you cut off one of its fingers, and
And
the
then
flames
Petunia-
crawl up its arms.
From downtown, Petunia's going to bite the boy. 26 to
hits?
hit. And that's 11 piercing, 7 fire.
And rips out his throat, rears her head back, and swallows it, and he's dead.
All right. That's my turn.
Cairo.
Okay, Cairo is going to move to here, use his bonus action to activate his blade, and hold his action to whenever someone approaches, he will make an attack against them.
All right, Elvin.
Okay, so let's do that. Alvin is going to... Don't know where Alvin is. Oh, found Alvin. Alvin will come running up the stairs to here and look at the nearest kobold and say, "You, sir, are an absolute fool, I must say. I don't even understand why you're here working for an idiotic dragons." Wisdom save.
All right. DC 17 fails it and flinches and takes
4 psychic
4
damage.
psychic damage.
And his next attack is at disadvantage.
All right.
And then I will look to Callian and say, "You've got this, my good friend." And Callian, you have a D8 plus 1 inspiration waiting for you.
Ooh.
Callian.
Okay, seeing that inspiration, I'll step forward into the middle of the group. And I'll tell everyone, "You guys, this is our fight. Lathandra is with us. Whatever gods you believe in are with us. We will stand firm against these dragons." And I will cast Beacon of Hope on the entire party. So everyone has advantage on wisdom saving throws, death saving throws, and whenever you get healed, we don't have to roll dice. Just take whatever the highest number is.
Excellent.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we have that for 1 minute. This fight might last more than that many rounds,
That
but we'll
might.
see.
So 10
Yeah.
turns.
Beautiful.
10
Okay,
turns.
so all the healers, keep that in mind. You don't have to roll. Just if it's a d6, it's 6,
Miss
etc.
Lippy runs in
Whack, 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 whack.
and attacks this guy.
Wait, do I get second turn?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, you do.
Callian has
I'm
2
sorry.
turns.
I forgot you have 2
Okay,
turns.
second turn, we'll cast another spell. Since I have 2 turns, I might as well take advantage of that. Spiritual weapon. So I will summon my spiritual weapon right next to is that guy's name? Bifflegut
Bill
or
Gut.
Sam? You know what? I think I could reach Sam with my spiritual weapon. 60 feet? Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, barely.
Just beyond.
I can move.
You can walk
yeah.
forward. You have 2 turns of movement.
Yeah, so I'll summon my spiritual weapon right next to it, and I will smack it in the face.
All right.
Oh, what should my spiritual weapon look like? This is tough.
It's
Anyone
gonna
have
make a
any
melee
suggestions?
Spell attack against
The
it.
pink crystals that were blowing up.
You miss.
Yeah.
It ducks out of the way.
Sag.
Okay, no problem.
Do you have a
It's still
cantrip that you
it's
can
still sitting there,
cast?
floating in the air. And yeah, it will look like one of the pink crystals just floating right there.
Do you have a
Alright.
cantrip you can cast? Because that's a bonus action to cast that spell.
Yeah, I'll cast Sacred Flame as well.
Okay.
Who you casting the flame on?
Same guy,
Flame on.
Sam.
Sam.
Sam has to make DC 16 Dex save.
And it makes it.
Okay, so it takes no damage.
Sorry.
That's fine. I still have my weapon there.
All right, Miss Lippy runs forward and attacks 8 times with
1, 2,
8
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
separate
8.
heads. And Andrea said I had no use for all these dice. I've rolled so many dice today. 11d4. Oh boy. 20, 20, 17, 18, 17, and then a 13 and 2 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does the kobold survive?
I'm gonna guess no, Regis. How many did I say?
8?
8? Fuck. It's not a combat till I spend more time finding enough dice to roll than I do rolling the dice. Jesus. A lot of damage and it's dead and she eats it.
Nom 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 nom
Just
nom.
chomps it down and rips it into a million pieces. Blood splatters everywhere as she devours each and every piece of it down six of the 8 heads. And then you see Sam tie something to the arrow, and it looks like put something into it and shoots. Oh, good. Dex
Any
save.
scores?
Literally everybody except Miss Lippy and Petunia.
Everyone's got to make a dex save.
Oh shit.
22 for Cairo.
A -1 for Elizabeth.
Nice. 25.
Or
Natural
not
20
one, sorry.
for Alvin.
Oh my god.
And
Guys, can you stop being shitty to me?
a not at advantage, so take the first one. 16 for Cornwall.
Okay. So, for the people who got nat 20s, you don't take any damage. For people who got lower than a 16, you take full damage. If you got 16 or higher, you take half damage, which is...
And that one is double damage.
Yes, double.
Damage type.
Does Magni's thing help?
Explosive damage.
Yes.
Fire.
No, like concussive, so force.
Oh, so force. Okay.
I'm one
As
level away
you
from getting
see-
evasion.
As you see the arrow hit the ground in the middle and the bag open, and you see some small vial shatter over a clump of the pink crystals, which immediately detonate and blow all of you 10 feet out from, like, I'll put a little mark. So, and then you guys can move yourself, like right here. 10 feet out, directly, like 90 degrees from that. And you hit the walls. And for anybody who does stop at a wall, you take an additional 4 damage. And are prone.
What was the
So wait,
damage
how much
taken to
damage is
begin
it?
with?
How much damage is it total?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Right there.
4, 3.
Sorry, just stepped away real quick. What happened?
We just got launched 10. You gotta roll a dexterity save.
Okay.
It was 16 damage, 20 if you hit a wall.
And 16
Icarus
is
down.
And half if you succeeded.
so 8.
Half if you succeeded.
Okay.
So 10 feet, you would, so 10 feet for you would be,
How much damage? I'm sorry.
you hit the
16.
pillar. 20 for
Elizabeth
Callie, and you hit
unconscious.
the pillar and bounced off. Igrath is unconscious.
Elizabeth's
Are you-
unconscious.
Are you at 0 or
Oh,
did you go
shit.
negative?
Shock.
I would have gone 0 technically because I was already up against the wall.
Can
Okay,
I?
then yeah, if you're 0, you're
went
just
down due to
unconscious, you're
shock.
not dead. You went down due to
I felt
shock?
shock.
Are you guys gonna let me re-roll the?
I think
Yeah,
we
we
already
had
used
to-
it, didn't we?
We
no,
used that.
we already used it.
What? Oh.
Yeah, it was just the beginning of the game.
Oh well, that was my concentration. So Beacon of Hope's down.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
What a waste. I even have inspiration, but I don't think it matters.
I like how it's like, yeah, you get positives on your death save. Somebody dies. Well, except not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you're not
What
dead
a waste
though,
of a
luckily.
spell.
I'm sorry,
spell did
Stallion.
nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's a tough one. That was a great.
I promise I
spell.
did not intentionally fuck over
Put
your
it right
spell.
next to me.
That would have been perfect. Like
And make a deck save, which is my worst save.
I
we
didn't
needed
even
that
know
spell.
that either. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
we needed that spell like now, and it went away.
I could cast it again
I mean, if it makes sense for you to do it, but
in whenever it's my turn, which is like 40 people away from now, so
yeah.
it's fun.
Luckily, the dragons didn't take a turn. Oh, but one of the bitches ran away.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay.
Is it my turn? That's what's
Mhm.
happening.
Yes, it's
So
your turn.
Sam's still alive.
Yep.
Okay. Is there like a dim spot that I could, like shadow or dark? Because I see there's lights here, right? So
Yeah. Like.
is there
here.
anywhere I could bamf into? Right there. Okay, perfect. All right. So I could see that. Okay, kind of far. I have to take a few steps up first. So I'll step in over here. Take 15 steps there, because that's like a shadowy spot. Okay, so I'll say 17 movement since I need 60 feet bamf right there. Okay, and then I definitely have enough to get a little bit closer to this guy. So I'll get right next to him.
Yep.
And I'll take out my quarterstaff.
All right.
Ooh, a 2. It's a wet noodle.
Yo, it is very wet.
Do we even have to roll? We know it's gonna hit. Oh, and it
You
doesn't
miss.
hit.
That's
Wow,
what
I
you got.
jinxed it. I know. It just every time it's limp, it hits, except for now. This is for another quarterstaff.
Yep.
So that one's stiff.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You hit.
Okay, I actually rolled the wrong quarterstaff, so I'm just gonna click the other one, but this roll doesn't count. I just need to do it for the numbers. There we go. So 12.
12 damage, and it looks around dazed and confused and snaps back to alert.
Snack back.
I'm gonna because
Snap,
I
there
could do
goes
this.
gravity.
I'm gonna stunning strike on that one. So is just a thing I could do whenever. So con save 15.
It fails.
Nice. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right. Nexus.
Naxus is going to attempt to wake up Elizabeth.
Medicine.
Maybe if I looked at the right character. 14.
Yeah, she's awake.
Okay, and then he's going to go up to there, and that'll be his turn.
Elrid.
Is Elred prone?
Nobody's prone.
Okay.
Not even Maggie.
The only one who's prone is
So is
Elizabeth
Igrath just
and
standing up
Igrath.
in the corner
Oh,
dead?
yes.
No.
You're standing up in the corner dead.
He's just propped perfectly up.
He is. Your arms are over 2 wall sconces. And you're just hanging there.
He's not dead. He's just unconscious. He's
Yeah.
not in the dying state.
So Elred's gonna walk this whole movement plus like the double and a 5-foot step. And that'll be his turn.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is going to use half her movement to get up.
No, she's not prone. Nobody's prone. Except for...
She was unconscious.
Oh, yeah. She
Unless
is
I was,
prone.
unless I was propped up on
Yeah,
the wall
you were
as
propped
well.
up on the wall as well. You were
Okay, that
bent
works.
halfway backwards over the railing.
So I get off. It's like, oh, I needed that nap, and is going to go about here. And is going to cast Healing Spirit at level 3.
Okay.
Actually,
And while you...
actually, before I do that, I'm gonna bonus action summon Ifrit.
Okay. You can figure out the healing while we move on to Thalrak.
Everyone heal for 5.
Nice. That's
Ikarath.
including Ikarath.
No, I'm here. I get to
Currently,
move
Ikarath
up.
is down. And this is the only monster left that you can see.
And you heal for
All right.
14 extra.
You would have heard Cairo said that a creature has ran away somewhere. Okay, Miss
You
Libby.
said I heal 16?
Thalrak, didn't you get a nat
14
one?
plus 5.
Wait, who's that? 14? 5 is just everyone, right?
Yeah.
5 is everyone. The plus 14 is Thalrak right now.
Alright, I'm gonna take the free action to get it next to Ikarath.
Alright.
And I'm going to
Restoration has been proven to wake people up.
Yes.
Well, Ikarath
Well-
is not.
Ikarath has 5 HP,
Yeah, he's not dead. He's unconscious.
but he has 5 HP already.
Wait, 5 HP would wake him up out of unconsciousness.
Does it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Well, Ikarath, you're hanging
Okay,
there.
well then,
Woken
He's
up
really
at 5
fucked up,
HP.
though.
Mm-hmm.
He's very fucked up.
yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds on him.
Because we never healed him after he took laser damage.
Oh,
No.
he had 14.
Yeah.
He had 14 HP going into this.
Oh my god. So is his
And
other
the first
ball
thing
hanging
that
out now?
happens to him is he took
So
14
I'm
damage.
casting it at level 1,
Yep.
so he gets healed 4.
Yep.
Because apparently rolling the nat 1 is what we needed after we lost the Beacon of Hope.
Mhm. That was tough.
Any other things?
Nope, that's all I can do. I did my movement and my action.
Magni.
Heals for 11.
Thank you. One moment. Okay, Magni's gonna hop in the crossbow cart, and since it's draft horse, it gives me 40 movement. And can I use my...
There's no creature attached to it.
Oh.
Miss Lippy dragged the cart in.
So Magni's not gonna do that then.
We need to get Miss Lippy back to the cart and hook it back up to her and have her pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Miss Lippy ran with the cart into the room.
I can kind of see her doing that, to be honest.
Well, I
If
guess
nobody
the-
disconnected her, she probably
yeah.
would have.
Yeah, she
No one
probably
technically
just dragged the
disconnected her.
cart in. So yeah, the cart's probably with her. As it always is.
Alrighty then, Magni's gonna go, I guess, as far as he can, which means that I gotta get to about like plus 5-foot step. There. And that's gonna end his turn.
Ikarath.
So Ikarath turned around to tell everybody in the group that
You
there was
also
nothing
take
to worry
9
about.
healing.
Then got knocked out. Then got woken up to see Thalrak standing over. I'm assuming shaking his hand or his head, and healing him. But he wasn't laying down. He was still standing up. So Ikarath is just super confused yet again. And he kind of nods thanks to Thalrak. And then yeah, he can move up there. And seeing that there's still somebody alive, is going to cast Chromatic Orb. He misses, I'm assuming.
Yep. Whoosh.
So he just kind of throws, we'll say, a ball of fire at that direction, and just kind of like misses, and nonchalantly just kind of is like, yeah, it's not important. There's only
Wait,
one
he's.
left."
Do you get advantage on that? Like,
No.
because he's stunned. No.
Wait, he is stunned, so you would get advantage.
21. And that's an auto crit if I remember correctly. That's the effects of stun.
Yep. So
I
deal
think-
double damage.
Wait,
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know.
Let's see. Do I have?
Is stunned auto crits on? Oh no, you're right. It has advantage.
So just roll it twice.
It has advantage, it does not have auto crit. That's
Okay.
Yeah, no
so-
auto crit. Yeah.
18
Paralyze
damage, which
has
is
auto crit.
enough to absolutely destroy it with the chromatic orb.
Yeah, I
yeah.
double checked. It's
Nice.
paralyzed. That is the critical one.
All right.
Mm. Nice.
Icarus,
for
did you
now-
take your 9 HP?
We will take you
Crash,
out of
what?
combat.
Why would you delete the whole combat when we just keep the order?
Yeah, keep the order.
Oh no, he's gonna reset it for tomorrow because it's the end of the session coming up here.
That and you guys
Oh,
can you guys can go and open the doors if you want.
All right, yeah, I'll go open the door since I'm closest.
Wait, don't open the door yet.
Oh, okay, so I won't do that.
Well, this door is
Let's-
open, and you see the
Yeah,
gold
true.
hoard right here.
Yeah.
Right
So
before you
that's-
open the door, let's metagame and
That's
let 6 seconds pass for another tick of healing spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Elizabeth-
what, no,
So
that's not
real
even
quick,
metagame.
as Elizabeth approaches the door and peers to see what's on the
We'll
other
say it
side.
took 12 seconds, so heal that much.
Yep. Take heal
16?
12 seconds worth. 16,
11 plus
So-
16.
27.
Plus.
And you see this
Yeah.
Wait,
like
plus how-
fly in, grab Elizabeth,
Oh god.
and disappear back inside the chamber as you see her disappear down his throat, and you can hear a large gulp.
What?
As you see both Ifrit and Phoenix
Disappear.
vanquish.
What?
Oh my Morgan!
And we will continue tomorrow.
Elizabeth just got eaten?
We will continue tomorrow with that having happened.
What?
I don't
This is
like these
Dog Pop
cliffhangers.
D&D,
These aren't
don't-
fun.
Icarus looks at everyone else and it's like, you all saw that, right?
I guess I'm really glad that I took healing sprite on Corball.
Not again.
I
Not
have it
another
as
friend
well.
getting swallowed by a monster.
So thank you guys all for playing. Thanks for watching. We have more of this tomorrow at 6:30.